Welcome, everybody, to Game Time on Your View, presented by Honor Health, honor above all. And tonight we are on the west side in Goodyear for a massive Desert West region matchup as the Desert Edge Scorpions, with a record of 5-3, are set to host the Cactus Cobras, who are 6-2 on the season. And howdy, everybody, and happy belated Halloween. We're a night behind, but we are still in the spirit of things here. Cowboy Chris Harris here with you, and I'm along with my partner here, Wes Horton. Wes, describe the outfit we're going with this evening.
So I went with Sophisticated Vampire tonight.
Sophisticated Vampire.
That's right.
We are loving that. We're also loving tonight's matchup with Desert Edge and Cactus. What a game we have. Both teams sit atop the Desert West region standings, and if the Cobras get the win tonight, they clinch their 5th straight region title, and if the Scorpions win, they're in the driver's seat to win the region championship.
Well, Chris, we're in for a treat tonight. We have two of the fastest teams in the entire valley going head-to-head tonight. What I'm looking for is the defense, right? Who's able to make the better angles to the football and tackle better to eliminate the explosive plays. Now, the last 3 times these teams met, Cactus has won the last 3 times. So we'll see if Desert Edge can turn the tide tonight.
Now, offensively for Cactus, they're led by their wide receiver, Juju Stubblefield. The senior captain was a first-team Desert West region selection last year.
Yeah, Juju is a two-way starter, playing offense and defense. Like you just mentioned, a Desert West region first-team player. He does a great job of getting separation, which is why he's always open. He does a great job of having strong hands to the finish, and he can make you miss in space. Versus O'Connor, he had 16 catches, 224 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That was a school record. When this kid gets hot, he is hard to stop.
Now, on the other side of the ball for the Cobras, junior middle linebacker Jason Burkhart. He is one tough dude.
Yeah, Jason Burkhart is a very productive middle linebacker for them. He has 54 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. They move him from weak side linebacker to middle linebacker, and that was a great decision that this defense made. He's tough as they come. He broke his hand, didn't even know it, and he has a 3.9 GPA, as smart as they come. He's a sideline to sideline player. Expect him to make a lot of plays tonight.
Now, offensively for Desert Edge, they're led by their senior wide receiver, David Cabrera. He can get the ball and go. He is one of the top sprinters in the state. Yeah,
David Cabrera has been showing out as of late. The last couple weeks, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago against Millennium, he had 8 catches, 188 yards with 2 touchdowns. He's the most well-rounded receiver on this roster. He could block, he could catch, and he can give you yards after contact. He's already committed to the University of Eastern Washington, and like Chris said, he is a track star, so he can take the top off.
Now, defensively for the Scorpions, they have the top-ranked senior in the state, according to 24/7 Sports, in cornerback Jamal Beal Goins.
Yeah, Jamal is a just all-around playmaker. You could put him back at punt return, he'll take it to the house. You line him up at field goal block, he'll block a field goal. You throw a ball up, he's going to intercept the pass and take it to the house. He does an exceptionally good job of playing one-on-one man coverage. And let's not forget, guys, he is the fastest kid in the state of Arizona. So no matter where you line him up, he's going to be a mismatch for his opponent. He's already committed to the University of Texas A&M.
All right, buckle up, everybody. When we come back, we'll have the keys to the game and kickoff between the Cactus Cobras and Desert Edge Scorpions. You're watching Game Time on Your View, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years. And take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignments. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Thank you.
Get a 20% off coupon when you donate by August 31st. Find your nearest donation location at goodwillaz.org.
And welcome back, everybody, to Desert Edge High School. It is senior night, big Desert West region matchup. Let's now send it to the third member of our team, former all Pac-12 center with Arizona State University, Nick Kelly. Oh, wait, it's not Nick. It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Do you smell what the West Side is cooking? It's got to be an intense game here tonight. About an hour ago during warm-ups, both teams met at the 50-yard line and were jawing at each other. The coaches had to intervene. I guarantee there's not going to be any jabronis out there tonight, only ballers. Let's get ready to rumble.
Thank you so much, The Rock. Yeah, give me that look. And I tell you what, that little barking, little chit-chat before the game, about an hour before kickoff, that was not scripted.
Yeah,
as some professional wrestling might be. That was real.
It got real fast. I mean, both sides were looking at each other, ready to go.
Tonight's coin toss is brought to you by Honor Health. Honor above all. Cactus in the all whites. Desert Edge in the all black. And Desert Edge will kick off to Cactus, so the Cobras will receive to get things started here tonight. And Cactus is led by their coach Brian Bellis, his third season leading the Cobra program, 25th year at Cactus. Done a terrific job, not only as a defensive coach for so many years, but now as the head man. Brian Bellis leading the way for this Cactus team. Done a terrific job, 6-2 on the season.
One thing that's really stood out to me about Coach Bells is 3 times this year they were behind in the game and they were able to come back and get the win. Just shows you, as a coach, getting these guys ready to play, keeping them into the game for 4 quarters.
Yeah, they started off the year 2-2. They have won 4 straight games, and it was really since the second half of the Peoria game that they've really been on a roll. And then you look at Desert Edge, and they are led by their first-year head coach, Henry MacArthur, his 10th season with the program, his first year at the helm. He's dealing with a little bit of an eye issue here. He said he's not trying to go Hollywood on us. He's just trying to keep the light from getting into his eyes. But he is here, he is ready to go, and he knows how important this game is here tonight.
Yeah, he used to be the defensive back coach for the Desert Edge squad. Now he's in his first year as head coach. Talked to him earlier this week. A lot of good things to say about this guy.
So there was a delay of game or possibly an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Cactus. So look where Desert Edge is kicking off from the Cactus 45. And Wes, if I'm the Scorpions and head coach Henry MacArthur, I'm thinking about an onside kick here.
Well, or hang the ball up. Hang the ball up, drive him deep, maybe pin him within the 20-yard line.
And we're going to reset here as you take a good look at Henry MacArthur taking over for Mark and Marcus Carter, who led the program for 4 years. And they have moved on. And they are now in Georgia, coaching high school football.
So the delay of gameplay, what happened here?
Sounds like they might have come out to the field too late.
I see.
And so it's either that or some type of unsportsmanlike conduct. There was the jawing back and forth before kickoff, but that was both sides. So I can't imagine that had anything to do with Desert Edge kicking the ball off from the Cactus 45-yard line. And they're going to go ahead and knock it into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cactus offense, they're going to start from their own 20-yard line. And they're led by their quarterback, Antonio Casillas, the junior QB, 2-year starter and a captain, as you look at the rest of the starters for Cactus.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch. He really looks to use his legs to extend plays. When he gets in that pocket, he will scramble. He likes to get outside of the hashes with bootlegs, play-action passes. He's a fun player to watch.
Yeah, you look at that just over 1,900 yards passing. That is 5th in 5A. It is 18 touchdown passes. That's tied for 8th in 5A. Now we've got, so how about this? We haven't even run a play from the line of scrimmage yet, and Cactus has already received 2 penalties, and now they're going to start from their own 10-yard line. So now, obviously not the start that Brian Bellows was looking for.
Just got to recalibrate, lock in, focus, and start off strong with this first down play.
Yeah, big rivalry between these two is our sideline reporter Nick Kelly. The Rock. Boy, nice play. Coming up with the stop right out of the gates for the Scorpions is Jerry Washington.
And there you see Jerry Washington just made the play right there. Jelani George, true freshman. Joshua Hopehouse is a sideline-to-sideline tackling linebacker. And then Jamar Beal Goings, very good player on the outside.
That's one way to put it. He's going to Texas A&M. He's the real deal, no doubt about it. So, gain of 1 on the play. And here with the carry for the Cobras is number 17. That is Tajon Player, the senior running back. So that's going to bring up 3rd down in about 2.5 for Cactus.
Coach Bells is committed to this running game. 2 straight runs. Puts himself in 3rd and manageable situation.
Casillas going to roll to his left. In and out of the hands of Stubblefield. So it's going to bring up 4th down. So how about the start for Desert Edge defensively, getting the 3 and out with the Cobras already pinned deep in their own territory.
Maybe less about what they did and more about just pitch and catch, right? Juju Stubblefield, outstanding player. That's not a pass he normally drops.
No doubt about it. Stubblefield, the senior, you mentioned it off the top there, Wes. Set school records with the 16 catches and 224 yards in the game against O'Connor earlier this year. Now back to punt for Cactus is going to be number 20, Aaron Prinz. So with Desert Edge getting the stop, let's see if they're able to capitalize with the field position. Prinz back to punt. Quickly gets it away. Low liner looking for the big roll. Not going to get it. And that ball is going to be down near midfield. So excellent field position for the Scorpions and their offense after the 32-yard punt by Prinz. So Desert Edge offense taking the field for the first time here tonight, averaging 25 points per game. And you look at the quarterback, and it is Blake Roscoff, the sophomore. He sat the first 5 games of the year after transferring in from Liberty. So this is his 4th game of the season. Handoff up the middle. Big hole. And with the carry for Desert Edge is Ariane Thomas.
Nice job with the inside zone there, getting pushed at the line of scrimmage, taking those guys off the ball. That's how you want to start the game. 6-yard run.
As you take a look at that Cactus defense, giving up 24.5 points per game. But how about the 9 interceptions, 8 fumble recoveries, a very opportunistic Cactus defense. 2nd down and 5. Thomas again. 1st down, Desert Edge. Ground and pound out of the gates.
And these are just attitude plays, right? You start the game, you have so much adrenaline going. You get underneath those guys' pads, get movement at the line of scrimmage. 2 beautiful runs to start this game.
Good look at Ariane Thomas, the senior captain. He's very smooth and patient. Great vision as well from Thomas. Actually going to mark him short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. They're going to feed Thomas again. 1st down and more. Runs over one of the Cactus defenders. Absolutely trucks him.
How about that? Running the same run play.
Pick up
3 plays in a row. And he just lowers his shoulder here, runs the guy straight over, and goes for another 7 yards. These are just attitude plays right here, trying to send a message early on.
And now it's going to be 1st and 10. We got movement up front. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty against Cactus. Boy, another penalty here against the Cobras.
Yeah, they got to really just settle in, right? They have to remind each other up front, watch the ball. Don't jump. Look at the guy in front of you. Don't look at the ball.
That last run by Thomas, 13 yards. Offensive line for Desert Edge doing some work. And Scorpions now with the ball at the Cobras 22-yard line. Another big hole, still on his feet inside the 5. And that was Byron Brandon, the freshman, pickup of 18.
When you watch this kid on tape, he's so explosive. Look, takes 2 or 3 cuts here, just gets vertical, does a nice job. True freshman breaking tackles. Love to see that.
Desert Edge now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. 1st and goal for Desert Edge at the Cactus 4. Roscoff going under center. And handoff up the middle. No room to work with there. Nice job defensively up front for Cactus. It'll be 2nd and goal. And
Great job for that Cactus defensive line, just penetrating, getting underneath the pads of the offensive line. Try to hit it right in the A gap in between the center and the guard, and there was nowhere to go.
So you got Joshua Hopehouse in the backfield along with Jerry Washington, a couple of defensive guys. And the deep man is David Cabrera. And Roscoff is going to keep it. Boy, how about that Cactus interior with the stop once again. In on the tackle for the Cobras. That was Dante Sutton, the sophomore. So it's going to be 3rd and goal.
Jason Burkhart also in on the play right there. Nice job of just gang tackling right there. Got to have a different mindset. Once you start to get down into that goal line, you have to play on the other side of the line of scrimmage to give yourself a chance.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 3. Roscoff and shotgun, 3 receivers split to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Roscoff. And handoff, and the Cactus defense once again coming up big and making the play for the Cobras. Number 75, Amon Fears, and he was not scared getting in there and make the play.
Yeah, Fears is one of the better players on that defensive line. He's quick, he gets off blocks, and he's a two-way starter. Offensive guard on the offense.
So big defensive stand by Cactus, and Desert Edge lines up for the field goal of 20 yards from Cole Rogers. And we're going to have a timeout, Cactus, as they're going to try to talk some things over here. So Brian Bellis, head coach for Cactus, wants to chat things over with his team. And you look at Cactus, along with Desert Edge, tied at the top. The region standings 3-0. Verado, Jeremy Hathcock, he's done a wonderful job back in the Valley from being in the White Mountains, leading that Verado program. But you look at Cactus, they've won the last 3 meetings against Desert Edge, and Desert Edge won the 3 meetings prior to that. So when these two teams get together, it's a battle.
Well, there's just loads of talent on both teams, so it just comes down to who does the little details right is a team that ends up pulling it out in the end.
So what do you think the message was there from Brian Bellis to his team there calling the timeout?
I'm honestly not too sure. I mean, obviously there's a lot of momentum.
Watch the fake, maybe?
Getting the 3 and out right there.
So Rogers going to line up for the 20-yard field goal. One of the top kickers in the state. And he misses. No good.
Wow.
No good. So the Scorpions come up empty.
How about
Started
that?
from midfield. No points to show for it. About midway through the opening quarter, Cactus, Desert Edge, the Cobras with the ball. When we come back.
Game Time on Your View is presented by Honor Health, honor above all, and in part by Collins Comfort Masters. No worry. By Luna Restaurants and Valley of the Sun National Football Foundation, working together to support Arizona Scholar athletes. Gateway Community College. Lower tuition, 100% acceptance. And
visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Nature has a subtle way of telling you when something is good. Those healthy, everyday choices, together with our first-class team of experts, are a great way to honor health.
The season is almost over. What do you see for tonight's matchup, guys? We have Cactus at Desert Edge. Show us those keys to the game.
Charlie, you ask, you shall receive. Charlie from Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert with the keys to the game. And what do we got going on here, Wes, for the keys?
Well, for this Cactus offense, they have to limit the turnovers. Whoever wins the turnover margin typically wins the game, and then moving the chains. Getting ahead on first and second down, putting themselves in third and manageable situations, that will move the chains.
So the Cobras with a defensive stand, big stand by Brian Bellos' team, as Scorpions had first and goal from inside the 5 and came away empty on the missed field goal. And we now take a look at the keys to tonight's game from Desert Edge. And what do you have there for the Scorpions, Wes?
Yeah, so on defense, they just can't beat themselves. They have all the speed in the world. They're able to get to the ball. They just can't have penalties, and they can't have assignments that they miss, and they have to win the turnover margin. They got to get turnovers, interceptions, get the ball out, fumbles, whatever they got to do.
Yeah, we talked to Henry MacArthur before the game. He mentioned just how the turnovers offensively have been absolutely killing them. Second down and 6, and what about that Desert Edge defense? The penetration, Jerry Washington coming up to make the big play.
That's 2 TFLs so far tonight. He has 6 TFLs in the season, make that 8. All right, he can constantly play in the backfield. He can play inside on third downs, and he can win. He has offers from Army, Navy, and Air Force.
Yeah, he's highly sought, 3.6 GPA. Third down and about 8. Washington giving chase again. Able to turn the corner, though, and pick up the first down. How about the wheels from the junior quarterback, Antonio Casillas, picking up the first down?
Well, Washington beats his guy off the line of scrimmage, does a nice job of swiping his hands out of the way, and then it's just a foot race to get to the sideline. Nice job by Roscoff getting outside, getting what he can get. Excuse me, not Roscoff.
Yeah, Casillas.
Excuse me.
No problem. Sophisticated vampire. First and 10. Casillas scrambles out of the pocket, looking to throw it. Now he's just going to tuck it and go and pick up what he can. He's going to get forced out at about the 40-yard line. But boy, we're seeing the mobility and the ability of Casillas to really extend plays.
Yeah, we've seen this from him all season. But Joshua Hophouse, he's blitzing on the play. If he just goes to the upfield shoulder, which on that particular play was the right shoulder of the quarterback, I think he has him wrapped up.
Pickup of 6 on the play. So let's bring up second down and 4 from the 40. We are scoreless here. 5:15 remaining, opening quarter. Desert West region matchup. Ball is loose. Scorpions recover. Big defensive play. And guess who got it? Jerry Washington making the play.
We literally just went over the Mercedes-Benz keys to the game. And one of the keys on the offense was limit the turnovers. Not a good way to start for this Cactus offense.
So we take another look. Washington,
right
his first fumble recovery of the season. What a great time to make it happen.
Just handoff, exchange. Got to put that ball in your belly. Got to secure it. And the little details are the difference between these two rivalry teams coming out on top. Because when you look at the talent, it's very evenly matched.
Look at Jerry Washington all fired up. Roscoff takes a shot to the end zone, just a little too high. Looking for the intended receiver, and that was Jamar Beal-Goins, the speedster, the standout cornerback. Boy, when you got an athlete like that, you got to put him on offense as well.
Absolutely. I mean, the mismatches that you get when you have that much speed, it really makes a difference.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And how about the Scorpions? You get the turnover, so what do? You take a shot first play when you get the ball back.
I like
that quick strike.
Be aggressive. Yep.
Thomas, right side. Boy, I tell you what, he runs so hard. Does Arian Thomas. 6'1", 185.
I totally agree, Chris. Along with that is just the patience and vision, right? It took a little bit of time for that play to develop. He stretch, and then cut.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 after a pickup of 4 for the senior Thomas. The ball at the Cactus 33-yard line, coming off the fumble recovery by the Scorpions defense. Roscoff, boy, blitz from the right side. Roscoff's able to get away and fire the strike. 1st down, Desert Edge. And it is the sophomore, Zarek Sidney, making the grab.
How about this young quarterback seeing the outside pressure, stepping up in the pocket, getting to a safe place and delivering a nice pass? This is great growth for this young sophomore quarterback.
How about the little Olay move from Sidney? He's the guy that's got offers from Washington, ASU, Arizona, amongst others. Again, just a sophomore. Zarek Sidney picks up the 1st down. And now the Scorpions with the ball at the 24 of Cactus. Trips to the left. Roscoff looks that way, fires just over the outstretched hands of Elijah Sherbin Fox. And Sherbin Fox, he was the quarterback for the first 5 games for Desert Edge, while Roscoff was out after having to sit those 5 games for transferring. And then since then, Sherbin Fox, he's still gotten some reps at quarterback. Also see him a wide receiver. You also see him on defense. He's just a terrific all-around athlete. You just got to find a way to get him on the field.
Yeah, Henry MacArthur, he talks about how this is one of the most talented skill position teams in the whole valley. They got receivers, corners, a little bit of everything.
So now we got Sherbin Fox at quarterback, as we just talked about how he was the starter for the first 5 games. Kept it himself, right side, and we got a penalty flag, and it is going to be holding against Desert Edge.
Yeah, I like this for this Desert Edge offense. Just giving them multiple looks, right? You get the wildcat going, you get the inside zone, you get the counter, all different kind of looks for this defense.
Take a look at our officials for tonight. Pat McDonald, Anthony Hicks, Robert Griggs, Tim Vaughn, John Pentland. There's a good look at Pat McDonald. Had a chance to chat with him before the game. He was excited to get our Cox TV, or the YurView coin that we use for the coin toss before the game. See, he's got a nice little collection going on right now.
Very nice.
And it made a nice addition. 3.5 minutes remaining. 2nd down and about 19. Roscoff, boy, almost lost the ball. Now takes a shot down the field to Cabrera. Did he make the catch?
Looks like he got a foot down there.
Oh, my goodness. They gave him the catch. And now they're not sure. Now they're not sure. Now they're going to give it to him. David Cabrera, as we take another look. First off, Roscoff almost lost the ball. Regathered, takes the shot. Cabrera actually juggled it as he goes out of bounds. But they give him the grab. And now Desert Edge is in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. So another golden opportunity for the Scorpions, as they now have 1st and goal from the 6. Last time they had 1st and goal from the 5, inside the 5. Missed a field goal, got no points out of it. Right side. tiptoeing down the sidelines, finally forced out of bounds, and that is the freshman, Byron Brandon, second and goal.
Once again, penetration inside forces the ball to bounce outside, nowhere to go with the ball.
And now we're going to have a timeout. Desert Edge, as Henry MacArthur wants to talk things over. We'll take the break as well. 2:40 remaining, opening quarter. Scoreless between the Scorpions and Cobras. Desert Edge, second and goal when we come back.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield. Make me smile. You are so beautiful. You make me smile. You make me
All right, Wes, Dale's not here to help you out here tonight. Each week we're going to test your knowledge with college trivia, brought to you by Gateway Community College. The question: a federal grant for undergraduate students with financial need is called what?
Financial aid. Or FAFSA. One of the two.
You're digging deep here. Federal Pell Grant would be the answer there. Tonight's trivia is brought to you by Gateway Community College. Lower tuition, 100% acceptance. Gateway Community College. We mentioned Dale Hellestray, and he's not here this evening because he is in Dallas at his alma mater, SMU, and his 1982 team that finished the year ranked number 2 in the country and won the Cotton Bowl. They are being recognized, and it's also homecoming there at SMU. So he is there this weekend. You know, wishing him all the best, having fun back there. Mr. Hellestray, we miss you.
Hearing some of the running backs that he blocked for.
Eric Dickerson and Craig James, the Pony Express.
Wow.
They were loaded. Yeah, so we got Roscoff coming out of the timeout, split out wide to the right. So it will be Sherbin Fox at quarterback to handle the snap.
Here comes his zone read.
And Sherbin Fox is going to keep it. Boy, there's that penetration once again from Cactus. Boy, they have been stout when they have been pinned against their own goal line.
Oh, it's just gap control. Whoever's supposed to be in the A gap, be in the A gap. B gap, just totally gapped out. This offensive line is not getting any movement at the point of attack, so they're winning up front.
Might be a good opportunity to try to bounce something to the outside, use some athleticism. Just seeing what Cactus's interior is doing.
Not a whole lot of room going inside in those A's and B gaps.
So we got 2 minutes remaining here. We're scoreless. Desert West region matchup. Cactus and Desert Edge sitting atop the region standings, both of them at 3-0. Desert Edge, they are ranked number 8 in this week's 5A power rankings. Meanwhile, Desert Edge sitting at number 14.
Well, I mentioned it before, how Coach MacArthur has so many skill players, but where they lack in depth is maybe more of the big hog mollies up front. So you're seeing right here that they can't get that push at the point of attack to get into the end zone.
So I can go ahead and mark off hog mollies off my bingo card for this season.
Absolutely.
I think it's the first
You've never
one.
heard that term before?
I have, but it's the first time we've had it on the broadcast here this season. I like that.
The game is won and lost up front in the trenches.
And I know Dale would concur with that. So we got a little chit-chat over in the Cactus sidelines. One of the officials is over there talking to Brian Bellis. Meanwhile, look at Amon Fears, big number 75. You've also got number 55, Aaron Lopez. Boy, the work they have been doing for Cactus here in the first quarter. And now Roscoff back in shotgun, taking the snap. Fires middle, touchdown, Desert Edge. And the Scorpions strike first. The 2-yard touchdown toss to number 2, Zarek Sidney, for the score, his 4th touchdown of the season.
Get a quick slant right here, right in there to him, on the money. Now, if you go back and look at the tackle box, you had number 7, Tylen Staggs. He made a nice inside move right in the quarterback's face, but the coverage was not there on the play.
So how about the 3rd down scoring strike from Roscoff to Sidney? A pair of sophomores connecting to get Desert Edge on the board first.
When you think about this Desert Edge team, very young team, ton of freshmen that are playing, obviously a ton of sophomores. So in the next couple years, this team is going to be a problem.
You know, Coach MacArthur talking about his Desert Edge team, look at the freshmen they have. He said it's the most loaded freshman class he has seen since he has been here. And that's 10 years in the making. Extra point by Rogers. It is up and it is good. 1:34 remaining, opening quarter. And the Scorpions score first, a 2-yard touchdown catch by Zarek Sidney, give them the 7-0 lead. You know, the Scorpions, they went to the state championship game last year. As you take a look at the road to it. And last season, when you saw what happened, they lost 42-41 to Higley, but they had converted a 2-point conversion that would have won the game, but it was taken away by a holding call, and that was the difference in winning the state championship and coming up just short.
Man, is that brutal. I mean, you have a holding call.
Last play
of the game. You worked that hard to get in position. It's a game of inches, Chris.
Good look at Desert Edge right there. And Zarek Sidney, 4th touchdown catch of the season to give the Scorpions the lead on senior night. Great atmosphere here at Desert Edge. So glad to be with us here. Watching Game Time on Your View.
Great kick. Held that ball up.
And you saw where he kicked the ball off from the 25-yard line. So there was a penalty against Desert Edge to push it back, and great coverage there by the Cobras. Let's now take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Desert Edge, 8 plays, 37 yards, just over 2.5 minutes off the clock. Number 2 with the 2-yard TD catch.
That you would think as a defender, maybe you want to have more inside leverage for those quick slants right there in the red zone.
So it was a celebration penalty against Desert Edge, which pushed that kickoff back. Boy, there is absolutely nowhere to go to turn it up on that right side, as Desert Edge is able to string it out wide. And it was Robert Bell with the carry, just could not find any room to run. In on the tackle for the Scorpions, number 33, Jarrell Johnson.
Yeah, this Cactus offense loves the outside zone, but the problem is Desert Edge is one of the fastest defenses in all the valley, so you may want to scrap that one.
Boy, it was like a black hole just moving towards the sideline.
A lot of speed on that defense.
A loss of a couple on the play. Casillas looking for somebody, not able to find anybody. Throws it in the vicinity of Julian Monsivallez, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12. Boy, you see that rush from Desert Edge. Really just nowhere for Casillas to go. Casillas, the junior quarterback, really poised, really calm, cool, collected. The guy's a gamer, big playmaker for the Cobras. 3rd down, they're going to set up the screen. Got some blockers up front. And it's going to be a 1st down for Cactus. A terrific play call there by the offensive coordinator, Mason Crossland. A pickup of 14, and that'll move the chains.
When this Cactus offense is having the most success is when they get the ball into their playmakers' hands in space, whether that's a wide receiver screen or a running back screen. Great play call by this offensive coordinator.
Yeah, Mason Crossland, former quarterback at Higley during his plays, game a prolific passer during his time with the Knights. Casillas just going to dump this one off and throw it away. But again, it's that Desert Edge pressure, and once again, Jerry Washington.
Oh, he came ready to play tonight. I love it. I mean, just you show up prepared, knowing your matchup, and you know what you want to do against the guy that you go up against. He's had a plan all night, and he's executing it to perfection. Not only rushing the passer, but stopping the run as well.
19 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Second down and 10 for Cactus from their own 42. Desert Edge with the lead, 7-0. Handoff left side. Not much real estate over there.
Looks like Joshua Hopehouse in there, coming downhill. Number 33.
Jarrell Johnson.
Yep.
And we are through the opening quarter here. Senior night at Desert Edge. And the Scorpions with the 7-0 lead over Cactus. Second quarter, when we come back, you're watching Game Time on Your View, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
why is it impossible to hum while holding your nose shut?
But when her AC is making strange noises, there is no worry because she uses Collins Comfort. She knows they'll get her system back up and humming in no time with their same-day service, 24/7, all year long.
No worry.
Heating and cooling problem? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Arizona, do you have old, ugly, or damaged concrete? You need to call Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Give your concrete floors a transformation. Galaxy Concrete Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy and is designed to work on your garage floor, driveways, walkways, around your pool and patio. And even better, it's ready to go in 24 hours and has a lifetime warranty. Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or call 833-417-0635 for 10% off. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. They are out of this world.
Tonight's Eye in the Game is brought to you by Collins Comfort Masters. No worry, it's Collins Comfort Masters. And it was the fumble recovery by the Scorpions. It was Jerry Washington. He was the first man there. Antonio Parra was there as well, but Washington able to jump on it.
That's why you run to the football. You never know when that ball's coming out. You got to be in position to pick the ball up and take over.
So to start the second quarter, it is 3rd down and 9 for Cactus from their own 42. And Cactus dipping in the playbook a little bit. Doesn't work. And another great job. And it is Joshua Hopehouse making the play there for Desert Edge.
Oh, you just look at this Desert Edge defense. They have so much speed. So anytime you're trying to get out to the perimeter, they're going to run you down and make you pay.
We saw it blitzing off the edge. Sherman Fox sent him Hopehouse's way, and Hopehouse was able to put the pressure on him. And it's going to force Cactus to punt once again. And Aaron Prinz back to punt. Also plays soccer at Cactus. 3-year starter for the Cobras. Prinz, little rugby style punt, low line drive, a one hopper coming up with the ball. Ball is loose. Oh my goodness, and they're able to recover. Oh my. That was Breon Ballard. He was able to recover his old phone. What a shot that he took. Been able to fall on it.
The thing I love about this is the punt coverage. Both guys coming in, attacking that outside hip. That's great coverage right there. Nowhere for the ball carrier to go.
That was Talon Staggs, number 7, who was able to force the fumble, but Ballard able to jump on it. Great job by Staggs, number 7.
Yeah, I really like watching this kid on tape. He's a 3-year varsity player, a 2-year starter, 27 tackles, 5 TFLs, 3 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 1 blocked field goal. Very passionate player. Great speed off the edge.
Yeah, got a great motor as well. Trips to the right here for the Scorpions, and we got a whistle here from the officials. Now, boy, Desert Edge, they have used 6 different players to carry the ball here tonight.
Well, it just goes to the skill players that they have readily available: running backs, receivers, quarterbacks, tight ends.
Let's go down to the field. We'll wait after this play before we check back in with Nick. We'll find out what he's smelling down there in the field. Rolling to the right, Roscoff. Check that, Sherman Fox with the throw incomplete. Now let's go back down the field and see what Nick Kelly is smelling.
Guys, you know what I'm smelling tonight? I'm smelling underdogs, because that's exactly what Coach MacArthur told me before the game, that he believes his team came in with the mentality of underdogs, and they're not playing like it tonight. On the sideline, they are pumping each other up. The coaches are doing a great job teaching and coaching these players on every single play. It's got to be an exciting one here tonight, guys.
Thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate it.
Well, Nick is really embodying this the rock roll tonight.
Yeah, both of you guys lit up with the idea of suiting up the costumes tonight. Boy, beautiful ball and catch. First down, Desert Edge. Roscoff to Sidney. Pick up of 14 yards. The duo that got the touchdown in the first quarter connect here for the first down.
Yeah, great timing with the play. Fit that ball right in there. Good, dependable receiver.
Roscoff, sophomore, 4.0 GPA. And we got penalty flags. And it's going to go against Cactus. Boy, Cactus has been racking up the penalties here. But going back to the quarterback, number 7, Roscoff, the sophomore, you see the size, 6'5", 225 as a sophomore. He's got an arm, can make all of the throws, and he's a fun one to watch. 388 yards his first game back, 3 touchdowns against Millennium.
And I like that he can use his legs, too, just to extend plays.
So after the penalty, Roscoff again. First down once again for Desert Edge. This time it's Malachi Moala.
When watching tape on this Cactus defense, one of the things I saw was sometimes they have a little bit too soft of a zone coverage, so they're able to get those zone beaters in there.
But how about the footwork by Moala, the senior? And he's got some cousins that play for Cactus. There's a little family bragging rights going on here. And another quick pass. And another completion, this time to Sherman Fox. Look at the momentum that this Desert Edge offense is getting.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the playmaker's hands in space, get a nice block on the outside. Great execution. Coach MacArthur talked about execution, not beating yourself. Executing as a unit, 1/11th of the offense. Just do your job.
Rob Kuyat, the offensive coordinator. Scorpions offense pick up another first down. And now a little wide receiver screen. Catch is made. Cabrera down the sidelines. Gets knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be first and goal, Desert Edge. Pickup of 18.
I feel like they're taking a little bit of a slice out of Cactus's offense, getting the ball out in the perimeter to their playmakers. Looking nice.
Desert Edge offense is rolling. And now they pick up the penalty. So that's going to bring the ball all the way back to the 31-yard line. Ineligible player down the field for Desert Edge. So instead of first and goal from the 8, They're all the way back to the 31-yard line.
And this is a play that you rep constantly in practice, and I'm sure they're harping on the guys, don't go downfield. So self-inflicted assignment, football, can't have it.
So it's going to be first down and 15. Roscoff pump fakes, looks, takes a shot to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Cactus defense coming up with the big play. And coming up is number 4, Gabe Sotelo, the senior. Big play at the goal line. His 4th interception of the season.
You know, I'm not mad at the throw. If he just would have put a little bit more air underneath it, given him a chance to run underneath it, I think he would have been in better shape there.
And how about Sotelo showing the athleticism on the return? So Cactus defense continues to come up big. This time it's the secondary and Gabe Sotelo.
Now it's time for this Cactus offense to respond. The last couple drives pretty much stalled out, trying to get the ball out to the perimeter, and this Desert Edge defense has been flying to the football.
Sotelo had 5 interceptions last year to lead the Cobras. This year he's got 4 and leads the team once again. And now it is the Cobras offense with the ball, and they will start from their own 29-yard line after the big play by Gabe Sotelo. And now it's Desert Edge defense. And Sherry Washington along with big number 94, Iod Self. Hello.
Yeah, Iod Self, 26 tackles on the season, 2 sacks. He has great short area quickness, and he eats up a lot of double teams.
Yeah, that quickness you talk about, that surprises opposing teams because he's 6'1", 255. You don't expect a big fella to move like that.
Right.
Pickup of about 3. And snap is low. Going down to fall on it. That was all Cactus could do. And back to handle the snap was Robert Bell in a Wildcat formation.
Yeah, that one hurts there. Low snap. If you're a center that's struggling with snaps, you got to be after practice getting an extra 20 to 30 snaps. It cannot happen.
A loss of 15 on the play for Brian Bellis' team. So it's going to be third down and 22. Casillas taking a shot down the sidelines, looking for maybe a pass interference. And we got the pass interference call. The back judge throwing the flag. You saw the jersey get grabbed.
Yep, sure did.
I mean, there's not too many plays you got for third down and 22, so they took a shot and got the penalty.
That's Mikael Davis there. Only a sophomore, 5'11", 165 pounds. Moved to safety because he wanted to get on the field.
Take another look. The grab happened just before that. And that was TJ Tucker, number 3 for Desert Edge. And boy, Wes, once you see those hands go up like I didn't do anything wrong, guess what? You're guilty.
That's right. They're calling it.
So after the penalty, it's now third down and 7, not an automatic first down, but a much more manageable 3rd and 7 for the Cobras. Casillas, wow, look at Hope House with the pressure. Oh my goodness. It was like he was shot out of a cannon.
One of the strengths that Joshua Hopehouse has is his ability to blitz from space. He's so fast, he flies through there, and he has great closing speed to make a lot of plays on the football.
Hopehouse leads all of 5A in tackles, ranks 5th in 5A tackles for loss, leads the team in sacks. And look at the pressure there. The ability to go sideline to sideline makes the big play, and that's going to force Cactus to punt once again.
You know, Coach MacArthur talked about how they're able to do so much because he's such a smart player. You can line him up all over the place. Really is the engine of this defense.
Boy, that ball almost got blocked. As you see Prince going with the rugby punt, and here we go. The return by Ballard has room to run. Breon Ballard right side, still going inside the 25-yard line. Breon Ballard, the huge return for the Scorpions. 49-yard return by the senior. Transferred in from Central High School this year. Sat the first 5 games. What an impact he has made since he has been able to hit the field for the Scorpions.
Well, the punt coverage team coming way too wide. You got to close to the hip of the punt returner, and he just split right up the middle, gets out to the outside, and you see the speed on display.
And now it is coming back. Wow. So the 49-yard punt return by Ballard is going to get wiped out after a penalty is called. Well, if you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know. When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix. It's one thing to get penalties, Wes, but it's the timing of the penalties. Because Desert Edge would have had a first and goal from the 8-yard line, previous possession, brought it back. What happens? They throw an interception. Now you have a 49-yard punt return. You'd have had first down inside Cactus 25-yard line. It gets brought back to their own 17, 18-yard line.
And just so much momentum is crushed with these penalties, but still got a couple downs that maybe get a first down here.
Pickup of a pair there. Second down and 8 for Henry MacArthur's team. Scorpions lead 7-0.
It would be nice if they can get back to those wide receiver screens that worked so well for them a couple plays ago.
I mean, they got speedsters, they got burners, they got guys that are on the 4x100 meter relay team that won the state title this past spring. You just got to get the ball to those guys in space and let them go.
That's right. That's right.
Sidney with the catch here.
Way too soft of coverage up there on the outside. Nice job of making a guy miss and getting vertical there.
But how about number 93 getting downfield to make the tackle there for Cactus?
Well, being a fellow defensive lineman, I always appreciate a guy coming out of the stack running full speed. It's a thing of beauty.
Take some pride in that.
That's right. Hey, these coaches look at everything.
I'm an athlete.
Are you running to the football?
First and 10. Thomas gets tripped up. Defense coming up big once again. Have no fear. Amon is here.
Well, they've been going to this inside zone pretty much all night right there. Nice job by Amon, just getting separation, shedding the block, and finishing on the ball carrier.
Amon Fears, 3-year starter, both ways. Physical, nasty, athletic, moves bodies. 2nd and 9, just under 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. 7-0 lead for Desert Edge. Both teams tied atop the Desert West Region standing. Interception! Cactus with their second interception of the night. Penalty flags flying from every direction, but it was John Jones with the interception. But let's see what the penalty flags are for.
This is the same John Jones last week that had an interception on a wide receiver screen to end the football game.
So let's see what the officials come up with. Yeah, you mentioned the interception that Jones had against Verado last week. That sealed the win against the Vipers. Comes up with the big one here, but let's see what the penalty flag is all about.
Yeah, last week was just being in the right place at the right time. This time they're in the soft zone coverage. Ball goes right to him. Nice job of making the catch and getting a nice little run.
So let's see what Pat McDonald and the crew come up with here. First off, let's see if the interception is going to stand. So penalties against Cactus, 2 penalties against Cactus. So it was after the interception, so Cactus will have the ball when we come back. 6:39 remaining, first half. Desert Edge leading Cactus by a score of 7-0. But the Cobras, they'll have the ball when we come back, thanks to the interception by John Jones.
Game Time on Your View is presented by Honor Health, honor above all. And in part by TalkNowAZ.com. Protect your kids. Get the facts on fentanyl. AZ FAFSA. Free expert help is available. Visit azfafsa.org. Parker & Sons Cooling, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing Experts. We're not your average Joe. Valley Toyota Dealers. Let's go places. And Big O Tires. The team you trust.
Pretty tough decision there, eh, Pat?
Not really. This time I'm using AI to decide.
Wow.
What do you think, AI? RAV4, solid choice. Oh, sorry, this is my neighbor, Augustus Ironside. Super smart.
Every Toyota is an intelligent choice. Right now, lease a new 2024 RAV4 for $359 a month, or the all-new 2025 Camry for only $319 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, football fans, looking to kick off your school's fundraising efforts this season? Host a donation drive at your local Goodwill.
John Jones coming up with the big interception for the Cobras, their second of the night. And for Jones, that is his second interception of the season. But boy, Wes, you look at the penalties here so far. Cactus 6 for 65 yards, Desert Edge 5 for 55 yards. Boy, both teams just shooting themselves in the foot.
Oh, it really makes a difference in the outcome of the game. Just getting any kind of consistency and flow and rhythm going on, it totally kills it.
So instead of Cactus starting with the ball at the Desert Edge 40-yard line after the interception, they're going to start at their own 30 after a pair of 15-yard penalties, and then it's the Scorpions defense swarming to the ball, and it is Tony Brighty making the play.
I couldn't tell if that was a quarterback draw, quarterback dive, maybe a broken play, I don't know, but there's too much speed on this Desert Edge defense to be having play calls like that.
Brighty, also part of the track team that finished third at state meet last spring, also wrestles at Desert Edge, so you know when he gets his hands on you, you're done.
That's right.
Casillas drops back. The pressure again from the Scorpions. And this time making the play, odd self.
Well, this is one of the qualities of this Desert Edge defense. They can only rush 3 guys and still get home. Guys are winning their one-on-one matchups, getting to the level of the quarterback, countering. And we know Casillas, he gets a little jittery in that pocket. He doesn't like to stay in that pocket. He's always looking to run, and these defensive linemen are on the scene.
Self came into tonight's game with 2 sacks on the season. As you say, he's been getting home here tonight. 3rd down and 15. Casillas looking left, now scrambling to his right. Washington giving chase. Penalty flag is down behind the Cactus line of scrimmage in the vicinity of holding.
Well, this Cactus offense, they're not going to have success if they can't run the football on 1st and 2nd down, putting themselves in 3rd and manageable situations. The last 2 plays, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10.
And there's the holding call against the Cobras. Tell you what, when you got Jerry Washington and odd self,
Jelani George,
the freshman, we haven't even a chance to talk about him. And obviously Johnson, Hope House. Another player we haven't mentioned is Cameron Hamiel. He's a big-time recruit that transferred in from Indiana this year. They got some athletes, they're fast, and they can get after you.
Well, it really makes you wonder, can this team win a championship because of their defense?
So after the holding penalty, 3rd down and 25. They're just going to hand it off. And that's going to bring up 4th down and long. And Jerry Washington once again.
So the left guard right there, his job was to reach the inside shoulder of Jerry Washington. Couldn't get the job done because he's so quick and fast off the ball. Splits through that seam, gets a nice tackle for loss.
So what's been a busy half here for the Cactus punter, Aaron Prinz. And boy, they almost blocked that last one because you see how he does the rugby punt rolling out to his right, and you can see Desert Edge bringing some pressure from that side. They almost got it the last time. Now Prinz goes straight on with his punt. High in the air.
Oh,
ball gets away. And that is Ballard. So a nice punt there by Prinz. Ballard with the return. Just over 4 minutes remaining. First half, Scorpions on top in a big Desert West region matchup. Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back. No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
Half. Today's patio is reminding you the season of relaxation is here. There you see the Game Time crew chilling. The best way to watch a ball game in AZ is on the patio. Find your crew's perfect setup at todayspatio.com. And welcome back to the booth. Cowboy Chris Harris here with you, along with the sophisticated vampire.
That's right. I got
Wes Horton.
My bat staff right here. You see that? It's nice. I've been getting a lot of compliments tonight. Everyone likes my costume.
You were getting a lot of looks down there on the field.
I was, yes, I was.
It was solid. I'm also liking Nick Kelly, a.k.a. The Rock.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I smell something good down here, boys.
All right, what are you smelling on this drive here for Desert Edge?
You know what? I was on the sideline, actually.
Yes.
On Desert Edge's sideline, and the coaches are telling them, listen, Cactus front is got to continue to move, and they've got to keep bringing pressure this whole game. We can't let that dictate how we come off the ball up front. We always have to come up strong and come off with authority in order to get that ball moving.
Yeah, if there's somebody that knows about authority, it is Nick Kelly.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So Roscoff, Scorpions going to try to add to their 7-0 lead before heading into the locker room. Excellent field position, starting at their own 43-yard line.
So far tonight, the inside zone has worked well for them, and the wide receiver screens on the outside. Let's see if they can get back to that.
The ball is snapped. Roscoff wasn't even looking. And now it is Sherman Fox trying to get himself out of a hole. Takes the shot. It is complete. Penalty flag came out late near the Desert Edge sideline. And it might have been an ineligible player down the field after all of that action.
Boy, Chris, we're getting some sloppy football right now. I think they need to tighten things up, get on the same page. I think the offensive line needs to get their hands inside. Too many holding calls, illegal man downfield. I think both head coaches need to talk to their teams.
It all started with the snap.
Right.
And now we got another penalty flag that was just thrown.
I mean, that would make sense if you're going silent count. You know, you're on the road, it's super loud, miscommunication, but there's no crowd noise. Right? The center and the quarterback have to be on the same page.
So while the officials discuss, we take another look. So you got Roscoff trying to block as a wide receiver. Then Sherman Fox able to find Cabrera, who's wide open. And the official's still talking about it. Henry MacArthur, he's waiting for the call. Brian Bellis, likewise. Now he's going to get the explanation.
I think Coach MacArthur needs to take the shades off, look his boys in the eyes, and say, hey, enough with the penalties.
Both sides have been racking up the penalties here tonight in the first half. So it sounds like there's an ineligible player down the field as well as an unsportsmanlike penalty. So the officials talking it over with Brian Bellis. We've got ourselves a flag football game here in the first half between Desert Edge and Cactus.
And it just really makes the game choppy, right? If you've been out there making plays and then now you're waiting, and it just chops the game up too much.
Tough to get in a rhythm. So we're ready to play some football once again. And it looks like it's going to be a first down and 15. Thomas with the carry, big hole. A pickup of about 6 for the senior Thomas. Boy, he runs so hard.
Yes, he does. The inside zone there. Nice job by the left guard and left tackle. You have Evan Rojas and you got Michael O'Halloran. Nice job of creating that seam right through the B gap there. 7 carries, 35 yards.
Arion Thomas.
Arion Thomas.
Yep, senior captain. Second down and 9. Quick screen out to Sherman Fox. Not able to handle it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Sherman Fox transferred in from Saguaro this year. Did not have to sit any games. Terrific all-around athlete.
It'll be interesting to see where he lands. You know, we have a sophomore quarterback in Roscoff. Does he try and beat him out, or does he stay at the wide receiver position? We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's Roscoff's the quarterback of this team. They were just waiting for him to become eligible. They got some packages for Sherman Fox. We've seen him take a couple snaps already, but Roscoff's the main guy. 3rd down and 9. Handoff. Boy, just trying to find somewhere to go. Speaking of packages for number 9, run the play for him right there. There was just not a whole lot of real estate to work with.
When you have a slow developing play like that, it's hard for those offensive linemen to stay attached to their guys. So you have 2-3 guys fighting off blocks, and the timing just isn't there on that play.
Well, he got a little loose there with the ball there as soon as he got the handoff. He's lucky that didn't get knocked out of his hand.
Roscoff looks visibly pretty frustrated there on the sideline.
So we got exactly 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. 7-0 Desert Edge. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. So the Cobras, they'll have an opportunity here. High punt. Boy, big roll here. Look at that ball continue to go inside the 10-yard line. Wow, what a punt by Cole Rogers. Flips the field.
I would just love to know what it's like to be a punter and just kick the ball all the way down to the 3-yard line. It's got to be the best feeling. flipping the field like that, it's not easy, that's for sure.
Parents, counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are taking the lives of Arizona youth at an alarming rate. Just one pill is all it takes. Most parents have no idea until it's too late. For more facts on fentanyl, visit talknowaz.com. So 2:48 remaining. Handoff up the middle.
And that is a very good start to this series. Running the inside zone, get a good 4 to 5 yards. This offensive line, maybe making some adjustments on the sideline, seeing where they can do better, getting out body on a bodies, letting their playmakers make plays.
Speaking of playmakers, player with the carry, the senior, ranks 9th in 5A in rushing coming into tonight's game of 736 yards, averaging 92 yards per game. Pass out in the flat and coming up quickly to make the play for the Scorpions. And it was number 13, Antonio Parra.
Yeah, great closing speed on the football right there. Good sure tackle. Another track guy on this team. As you can see, that closing speed.
Yeah, ran a 10-900 meters. He was part of the 4x100 meter relay team that won the state title. And now it's we have third down for Cactus, 3rd and 5. Cobras 2 for 6 on third down conversions. Big play here. Cobras trying to hang on to the ball, chew up some clock. Desert Edge, meanwhile, if they can get a stop here, another opportunity for them, and they're going to get it. It's going to bring up 4th down as the ball goes through the hands of Tristan Varga.
Oh, how about Casillas sitting in the pocket, blitz barreling down on him, and delivers a great strike in there.
Yeah, Varga has great hands. Boy, you will not see him not come up with that ball too many times. But now, another big opportunity for Desert Edge as Aaron Prinz is now going to be standing near his own goal line. And back to return is the electric return man, Jamar Beal Goins. He returned a punt for a touchdown against Millennium, and he's returned an interception for a touchdown this season as well. And we're going to have a timeout on the field for Cactus. And it's time now for the Via Luna Scholar Athletes of the Week. Each game, we will recognize a player from both teams who represent their programs the right way, both on and off the field. For Cactus, sophomore defensive back Cole Douglas has a 3.64 GPA and is in the top 5% of his class, and ranks 13th in his sophomore class. Cole also volunteers at St. Mary's Food Bank and participates in an elementary school reading program. Meanwhile, for Desert Edge, senior safety TJ Tucker has a 4.0 GPA and also plays baseball for the Scorpions. Tucker is a terrific role model on the Desert Edge campus. Congratulations to Cole and TJ, our Via Luna Scholar Athletes of the Week. Be sure to visit Via Luna and mention you saw the Scholar Athlete on Game Time. Via Luna and Valley of the Sun National Football Foundation working together to support Arizona Scholar Athletes. There was a good look right there at Douglas.
Gotta love seeing these young men volunteer in their time off. They already have such busy schedules, but to have the heart to serve others is a really beautiful thing to see.
No doubt about it. So coming out of the Cactus timeout, Prinz able to get it away. Again, that pressure. Desert Edge almost got to it. And now the ball going the wrong way if you're a Cactus fan. They said the ball was touched by Desert Edge. At least that's what the Cobras are trying to say. But the officials, they say otherwise. So the Scorpions are going to have excellent field position with 1:14 remaining. Brian Bellis hoping his defense come up with another stop. This defense has really come up big here in the first half to keep this a 7-0 game. Scorpions are going to have the ball. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Well, the officials just kind of throwing the ball around to one another. And now they're going the other way. So it's going to be a penalty against Desert Edge. And now they're going to have the ball at their own 37-yard line with 2 timeouts, 1:14 on the clock here in the first half.
Yeah, just like you said, only 1:14 left on the clock, so that penalty really sets them back and hurts them.
But they still do have those 2 timeouts. Trips to the right, lone receiver to the left. Roscoff looking right. He drops it off and not able to hang on to it. That was Abnel Lazzarini. So the clock stops, 1:10 remaining. 2nd and 10.
Well, it makes you wonder if Coach Henry MacArthur is just a little, not sure if he wants to press the ball down the field after that last interception by Roscoff.
Quarterback for Desert Edge last year, Ezekiel Millender, terrific player, transferred out and moved to Georgia. Boy, what a weapon he was for the Scorpions last year in their run to the state runner-up finish. And then Roscoff stepping in, transferred in from Liberty, had to sit those first 5 games. 2nd and 10, Roscoff rolling to his right, looking downfield, delivers just behind the intended receiver, David Cabrera. And I'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now. Clock stops, 1:04 remaining.
In that play, it looks like the defense could have done a better job of sticking with their man. After the play is broken, you got to stay with your man. A couple guys open on that play, but Roscoff wasn't able to get the ball to the receiver.
So the Cactus defense stiffening up once again. John Jones already 1 interception on the night, one of the 2 interceptions this evening for the Cobras. Gabe Sotelo got the other one.
I think with Beal going speed on the outside, you may want to take a shot to him, just given his speed.
Roscoff started the game 7 of 9. Since then, 0 for 4. And make it 1 for 5. And right on cue, they do get the ball to Beal Goins. Tries to find some room, and there's going to be a tackle out of bounds there on the Desert Edge side.
Chris, I never understood this penalty. As a player myself, anytime a player got close to the sideline, you have to let up. I know it's a full speed decision you have to make, but you have to err on the side of being conservative.
So, as you mentioned, Wes, get the ball to Beal Goins, the fastest player in the state, won the 100-meter state title this past spring. They got it to him. Just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with, but with the penalty, it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Scorpions now from the Cobras' 40-yard line. 57 seconds remaining. Desert Edge still with the 2 timeouts, and Beal Goins is still down on the Desert Edge sideline. Hopefully he'll be okay. Maybe Nick Kelly can get a look to see what's going on over there. And because he is so close to the playing field, we're going to have a timeout on the field. And let's go down to the field. And Nick, what can you see down there?
Guys, Jamar is just laying on the sideline, holding his shoulder. It looks like it was a slam to the ground. They're testing his range of motion right now. It's not a good scene over here. They have the team stepping away. There he goes. It pops right up, though, shaking it off. Might have been a singer, might have been something more serious. We'll find out later, but that's one tough dude right there.
Thank you so much, Nick. Yeah, we can see him right there. You can tell he is frustrated. Yes, he's going to get some attention there from the medical staff. But boy, you can just see the frustration on Jamar Beal Goins' face there, Wes.
Well, he's a senior. It's anytime you're a senior and you're on a good football team, you have a good chance to win a state championship, and you feel like it's a serious injury. It's the emotions come.
So 57 seconds remaining. First and 10 from the 40. Scorpions, Roscoff looking, now scrambling. He's just going to keep it, get himself out of bounds. Smart play there by the sophomore. Didn't have anything, got out of trouble and got himself out of the bounds. Stops the clock.
Beautiful coverage by this Cactus defense. Nowhere to go down the field with the ball. He actually had a pretty clean pocket there. And again, showing his legs. He can just extend plays, get you 4 or 5 yards. Doesn't need to be a blazing fast quarterback, but just enough to keep those chains moving.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. The kicker for Desert Edge, Cole Rogers, he's got a long this year of 47 yards. So he's got a leg on him. Roscoff thought about it, now spins back out, and he's just going to get rid of it.
Man, my man Talon Staggs, he had a beautiful rush.
He was waiting for him.
Spun at the level of the quarterback, and then he just stopped. You got to step on the gas and collect your sack, young man.
Looked like he was just trying to hold the edge and contain.
As a defensive end,
that's a green light, right?
That's right. It's so hard.
It's a green light.
It's so hard to get back there. So once you get back there, you got to step on the gas and collect your sack.
Have you seen anything from Roscoff? Maybe playing a little bit differently after the 2 interceptions?
I mean, he has clean pockets. He's stepping up into the pocket, and he's not delivering the ball down the field. So I think there could be something to that.
Thomas, right side. It's going to be a 1st down for Desert Edge. Boy, a 3rd down conversion there by the Scorpions, and a big one. 35 seconds remaining. We got a timeout. Desert Edge, they have 1 timeout remaining. Big 3rd down conversion here. Arion Thomas.
Yeah, I love the change of pace right there. They're probably thinking they're passing the ball. They're probably aggressive up the field, and boom, hit him with the zone. Nice block by right tackle, number 70, Josh Campbell. 6'4", 275 pounds. Also plays baseball.
Terrific athlete. Take a look now at the Desert Edge schedule. Next week is the last week of the regular season. In Desert Edge, they're going to wrap up at Verado against Jeremy Hathcock's team, who's done a wonderful job reviving that Vipers program. So that will be a terrific game next week. And if the Scorpions, that might have region championship implications if they get the win here tonight against Cactus. They'll be in line to win a region title with a win next week as well. So coming out of the Scorpions timeout, 35 seconds remaining, 1st and 10. Roscoff, pass is complete. And getting brought down at about the 15, just inside the 15-yard line. And it's going to be another timeout for the Scorpions, and Desert Edge now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again.
I'm curious in this situation, do you just try to get the ball into your receiver's hands, wide receiver screen, running back screen, or do you take a shot down the field?
Well,
no timeouts.
You're out of timeouts, so I think you got to work the sidelines, maybe take a shot to the end zone. And if you do, obviously go to the middle of the field, you better be ready to hurry up and spike the ball if the catch is made and the tackle is in field.
Yeah, I think you're in good shape with 24 seconds. I think you can get the guys up to the line in time to spike the ball. But we'll see. You got a young sophomore quarterback. We'll see what this offensive coordinator dials up.
We talk about these two teams sitting atop the Desert West region standings, each of them 3-0 on the season. But if you take a look at the 5A power rankings, and Moran's still on top, not only the 5A, but also the Open Division rankings. But you got Cactus checking in at number 8 this week in the 5A power rankings. Desert Edge at number 14. So both teams battling for power points. Rhino Red Shield, Red Zone. Never paint your house again, as Desert Edge is now at the Cactus 15-yard line. It's about 2nd down and 1. Coming out of the Desert Edge timeout. Scorpions now out of timeouts. Cactus with 1 remaining.
I'd like to see some good pocket collapse in the middle by Amon Fears. Talon Staggs winning his one-on-one matchup.
And we're going to have a false start team against Sherbin Fox, who was split out wide to the right. So that's going to push the Scorpions back 5 yards.
And the penalties continue.
Yes. Both teams.
And like you said, Chris, when they need it the most, they're getting these penalties. But yet they're still up 7-0.
So that's now going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for Desert Edge. Take a look at the penalties again. 8 for 90 yards for Cactus, 8 for 75 yards for Desert Edge. Roscoff has time, delivers, shot to the end zone, has the receiver. Touchdown, Scorpions. And this time, it is Travion Dixon, the junior, with the grab, 19 yards. And for Dixon, his 2nd touchdown catch of the season. And the Scorpions extend their lead.
Yeah, that was an absolute bullet Roscoff threw right there. Great job coming up with that catch. Great execution by this offense that's had its moments, but has been inconsistent for the most part.
Boy, Roscoff showing the rocket arm that he's got. Finds Dixon in the end zone. And Rogers now on for the extra point, and he knocks it through. So how about the Scorpions scoring late here, making a 14-0 lead?
You see the flashes of how good this young man can be. Obviously, he checks all the boxes, 6'5", 225. He has a cannon of arm. He can use his legs. He's just young. As he gets older and progresses and grows, he won't make some of the bad throws that he's been making.
Blake Roscoff, 2 touchdowns on the night. And the last one to that man right there, Travion Dixon, the junior. His first touchdown came last week against Canyon View. So he's got back-to-back weeks with touchdowns for Desert Edge. And they now push their lead to 14-0.
The thing I like about Dixon as well, he knows all the positions on offense. You can line him up anywhere and he can get the job done. And he displays great hands like you just saw right there.
So a big touchdown there by the Scorpions with 19 seconds remaining here in the first half. And the kick is handled. And boy, how about the coverage there?
Speed is on another level.
By Desert Edge.
Wow.
And it is number 23, Ramari Hodge, making the play. And let's take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 8 plays, 63 yards, just under a minute off the clock. And it was Roscoff, Dixon, touchdown, 19 yards out. And then how about the kickoff coverage, the tackle, number 23, Ramari Hodge, the junior.
Looked like he shot out of a cannon there. Great job going for that outside leg, chopping the leg down. No, it's not easy running full speed like that, stopping on the dime and making a play.
Did you ever do special teams?
Oh, yeah. I was number 3 on kickoff. There was not a single player on the entire side of the line that wanted to see me running full speed at number 3, 265 pounds. They would just get out of the way and let me just go to the ball.
And the one thing you didn't want to see was a penalty flag, so you had to run down there twice.
Yeah, that's right. I actually jumped off sides once on kickoff.
What?
It was pretty embarrassing.
Come on.
I know, right? Well, we're not normally on the position. It's, it happens.
So Cactus is going to head to the locker room, trailing 14-0. High odds Self and company.
That D-line is special.
They got the lead, 14-0. And remember, the Scorpions will have the ball. They'll receive the second half kickoff. So senior night here at Desert Edge, but it's the sophomore, the gunslinger. Couple of touchdown passes. And let's now go down to Nick Kelly standing by at Desert Edge. Head coach Henry MacArthur. Take it away, Nick.
Coach, way to finish out that half. Before the game, high intense, both teams chirping at each other. How do you feel like your team brought the intensity in the first half?
I think we brought it. We're playing hard. I told them to be the more intense team and the team that gave more effort, but leave the negative emotion out of it. And I think for the most part, we've done that.
How do you feel like your defense has been playing?
Defense has been playing lights out. We've been playing lights out defensively all year, so I'm proud of those guys. But the job's not done. We got a whole nother half of football to play, so I think we can play even better on defense. We haven't hit our standard just yet, so hopefully by the end of the game we hit that standard.
Going into the second half, what's the message to the team?
The game's not over. We have a lot of work to do, a lot to clean up, a lot of mistakes, penalties, first downs we gave up to them that we shouldn't have. We should be up by more, so a lot of work to do still.
Best of luck, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nick. And Desert Edge head coach Henry MacArthur, his Scorpions with the lead 14-0 here at the half. Make sure you stick around for the Valiant Toyota Dealers halftime show. Our very own Wes Horton sits down with senior middle linebacker for Desert Edge, Joshua Hopehouse. We'll be right back. You're watching Game Time on Your View.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years and take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
Flawless here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Are you facing plumbing problems and need a reliable solution? Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, or an upgrade to a tankless water heater, Rightway has you covered.
And for a limited time, save 10% off repairs and installations. Don't let plumbing issues ruin your day. Call Rightway at 480-WE-FIX-IT and we'll get a plumber to your door. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
80% of school shooters told someone about their plans. Similarly, before taking their own lives, 7 out of 10 people shared their intention or gave some type of warning or indication. Speaking up can save lives. Look for warning signs, signals, and threats, especially on social media. If you see or hear something, let a trusted adult know. Let's stop gun violence. If you see a gun, tell someone. Gun safety saves lives.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Time now for the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. It's a battle for first place in the Desert West region, and it is the Scorpions with the lead over the Cobras by a score of 14-0. Well, this week, Valley Toyota Dealers stopped by the Desert Edge Athletic Department along with their AD, Peter Jelovic, with a batch of cookies for the hardworking crew there. Valley Toyota Dealers reminding you, let's go places. A cookie run in a new Toyota. That sounds like a good time anytime. All right, when we come back, our Wes Horton sits down with Desert Edge middle linebacker Joshua Hopehouse. We'll have that when we come back, when the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show continues.
In the design world, every client's needs are unique. Working with Today's Patio and their expert staff allows me to completely satisfy those needs. Their full catalog offerings ensure I get exactly what I'm looking for. And being able to mix and match collections, I can select the pieces that are just right.
Today's Patio, all your patio needs.
Another episode of Not Your Average Joe by Parker & Sons.
I'm so glad you're here. RAC is making the craziest noises.
Don't worry, I got this.
Voted #1 by consumers in Ranking, Arizona for 13 years running. You can trust Parker & Sons.
I'm all done.
The AC noise is fixed. If only you could help with this noise.
Don't worry, I got this.
Call Parker & Sons today. We're not your average Joe.
Make me smile.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
I'm here with the versatile, hard-hitting linebacker for the Desert Edge Scorpions, Joshua Hopehouse. The one thing that I see out of you when I watch the tape is you play exceptionally good assignment football. Whether you're dropping to the coverage or to the strength of the coverage, whether you're blitzing, whether you're in the box being physical, you do your job at a high level. This goes to your preparation. What do you do from Monday to Friday to get yourself in position to play so consistently?
Yeah, no, it's about film. Like, film is like 90% of the battle. Like, when you understand what your opponent's gonna do, it just makes it all naturally flow. And then we have like good coaches like who prepare us well, like on film sessions and on the field. They make us do drills that really work towards the game. I feel like that just brings it all together. So like when you're repping it out in practice, what they do, it just brings it all together, I feel like.
So another one of your strengths is how physical you are. When your offensive lineman comes to block you, use your hands, you get off blocks, and you make plays. This really goes to your mindset, right, before games. Is there any ritual that you do before a game to kind of get yourself fired up so that when you get on the field, you know how to defeat a block, and you don't let that running back run past you?
I don't want to have any rituals, but really all day I just be like calm. I be listening to calm music, like just keeping my body calm and ready. And then like when we start to get to that pregame look, I start turning it up on the music. And I feel like music is what really brings out like your character. Like what you listen to is like what you output. So like going onto the field and listening to some turnt music right before the game, after you've been calm all day, I feel like that gets your body going. And we just have a really like good environment and energy where everyone just like in the locker room is turned up and having fun. So then I feel like that brings it out at the game time.
You're a 3-year starter. You're a captain on this football team. Can you describe to me what it's meant to you just playing on this Desert Edge team for so many years?
I just love it. I love the environment a lot. Like, I feel like Desert Edge, like, everyone's so close. Like, we hang out outside of football. We hang out, you know what I'm saying? When I see each other in the hallways, it's always we're dapping up, having fun. And, like, even outside of school, like, we hang out with each other. Everyone's so close. It's like a family. Like, I don't look at them like teammates. It's like for real brothers because, like, we're always with each other. So that makes, like, when you're on the field, it makes it like you want to, like, play harder for them.
So, going back to your Pop Warner football days, I heard you got the nickname LK.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
It was actually my 8th grade year, so I played on this new team called the Bandits for my 8th grade year, and they're like a national team. And then our coach, it was like my 2nd week out there, he was like, "Hey, do you know Luke Kuechly?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You kind of play like him. I'm finna call you LK." And it just stuck. Like, everyone on that team called me LK. And then when I met the Desert Edge coaches, they started calling me LK because players from that team went to Desert Edge with me. So everyone it just stuck, like, from 8th grade.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Arizona, do you have old, ugly, or damaged concrete? You need to call Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Give your concrete floors a transformation. Galaxy Concrete Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy and is designed to work on your garage floor, driveways, walkways, around your pool and patio. And even better, it's ready to go in 24 hours and has a lifetime warranty. Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or call 833-417-0635 for 10% off. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. They are out of this world.
The heat is here. Unfortunately, as some of you turn on your AC, you'll find nothing happens. It makes weird noises or just blows hot air. We hope it doesn't happen to you, but if it does, don't panic. Call Right Way and we'll get an expert out to your home.
If your AC is in need of repairs, book today and save 15%. Call or text 480-WE-FIX-IT or visit rightwayphoenix.com. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
Fall is here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
The Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show here at Desert Ridge, and the Scorpions, they lead the Cactus Cobras 14-0 in a big 5A Desert West Region showdown. Take a look at some of the highlights in the first half from this one. And there was mistakes on both sides. This one's Cactus, Jerry Washington coming up with the fumble recovery, and then the Scorpions cash it in.
Yeah, great job on the quick slant there, just pitch and catch. This offense is doing a pretty nice job here, getting some balls down the field.
That was Sidney with the first touchdown catch, and then Scorpions, this time it's the interception for Cactus, Gabe Sotelo, and gets the ball to Cobras, but then the Scorpions, second interception of the night, this one by Jones.
Yeah, just soft zone coverage. He's in the right place at the right time. Nice job of catching the ball. Nice return after.
And then Roscoff, second touchdown catch of the night, finds Dixon from 19 yards out.
Yeah, he needed that one just to get his confidence going. Threw 2 picks already, so to throw that touchdown pass, I know he's eager to get back out here and continue to light it up in the second half.
Still plenty to come on the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. Desert Edge on top on senior night, 14-0 over Cactus. We'll be right back. You're watching Game Time on Your View.
Thank you.
Get a 20% off coupon when you donate by August 31st. Find your nearest donation location at goodwillaz.org.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield.
Nature has a subtle way of telling you when something is good. Those healthy, everyday choices, together with our first-class team of experts, are a great way to honor health.
Kick for Cash is brought to you by Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities.
$100. Valeria.
Guys, I'm here for Global Credit Union's Kick for Cash with Val Baca. Val, how you feeling?
Good, nervous, but good.
Now, we were talking before this. You got to tell us, what kind of history do you have with kicking a football?
I have kicked at a D2 football game, New Mexico Highlands. I was the first female kicker there.
I think she's ready, guys, don't you?
Yes, a little bit.
Let's have it. Oh, she's teeing it up, guys. She was doing some practice kicks before. She has it. I'm going to be quiet in her backswing.
You even got the toe tap. Right on! Hey, look at your fans cheering for you, Val. Oh, my goodness. What do you have to say about that?
I'm very happy to be at Desert Edge. It's been amazing interning here.
Well, you are Global Credit Union's Kick for Cash winner. I got to give you the big box of Red Vines, but also I'm going to give you, under my fanny, because I'm Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I got to give you some Visa gift cards because you made it. Congrats, Val.
Thank you so much.
Really congrats, and on behalf of Global Credit Union's Kick for Cash, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nick. And how about Val Baca? Let's run this back. Kicked in college.
Yeah, she had some oomph on that kick. You saw that leg go through, that ball just went flying.
Boy, how about the form? Val Baca bangs it through. Big old smile on her face. How about Desert Edge pulling out the ringer? Yeah, here comes the celebration team.
Got the whole squad she can share all the red vines with.
I was about to say, they're like, you know what, the kick was nice, but I want some red vines. Let's get that thing open. Great stuff out of Val Baca.
She can kick field goals. She can get you back on the field.
Yeah. She can do it all. Yeah, there's the big smiles now. The red vines start popping out of that thing. Let's now take a look at the first half stats from this one. Boy, you look at the numbers here.
Yeah, I'm
there
looking
for Cactus, 29 total offensive yards, 8 penalties, 90 yards. And then you look at the penalties for Desert Edge as well, 9 for 90.
Yeah, just the 15 yards rushing, 14 yards passing. They got to get the ball going on first and second down to give themselves a chance.
What's going on down here? Nick gets some time off for a little red wine session.
He's a rock. He can do whatever he wants.
Guys, it's just unbelievable. Val's handing out red vines like it's candy, but she had a group of people. Who were they, Val?
There are interns, our sport interns, so they help out with games and stuff like that, and with all the athletes too.
I don't know if it was you or the candy that brought him over, but I would like to think it's you and your leg.
It's both. Can't go wrong with candy.
Best of luck, Val. Thank you so much again.
Can't go wrong with Val banging field goals. That thing was true all the way.
Kicking for Cactus number 20.
Good stuff from Val. So here we go. Here we start the second half, and the Scorpions will have the ball leading 14-0. Boy, if Desert Edge can find a way to find the end zone once again to start the second half here, Cactus will really be on the ropes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Chris, this is a huge series for this Cactus defense. They got to go 3 plays, not let them get 10 yards, and get the ball back to their offense.
Second half is underway. And back to return. They're going to let them bring it out. And not a whole lot of room to work with there for Breon Ballard. He gets brought down. Looks like they're going to mark him at about the 17-yard line. And that's where this Scorpions offense will take over. And the sophomore quarterback, Blake Roscoff, 10 of 17 in the first half, 132 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 2 picks. And you got Zarek Sidney, 4 catches, 40 yards, plus the touchdown. And on the ground, Ariane Thomas, 8 carries, 46 yards. And it will be the run to the right side by Thomas to get things started here in the second half.
You start out with a counter play, pull both the guard and the tackle around. For those linebackers and defensive linemen, they got to shed blocks and make plays a little bit sooner than that. Too big of a gain on first down.
Spoken like a true sophisticated vampire, Wes Horton. I'm merely cowboy Chris Harris up here in the booth, and Nick Calley playing the part of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And a little miscommunication there between Roscoff and his receiver, Travion Dixon.
Yeah, this Desert Edge offense, they like that run-pass option. So in that first play, they ran the counter. The second play, they ran the counter, but had the pass option off of it, but they obviously weren't on the same page.
Defensively, how tough is it to diagnose all of that?
Well, I mean, they get you to bite the cheese, right? If you're not looking at your key, looking at your man, you could go for something that's not there, and then the receiver's open.
You talk about what's not there. What is there is running the ball. I mean, they had 6 yards in that first carry. Then they elect to go with the throw. This one does pick up the first down, but the running game has been working for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, obviously, this offensive coordinator sees something in the soft zone, right? Just pitch and catch. Work a certain landmark. And then if you're the defense, if you're playing that soft zone, you got to break on the ball.
Catch was made there by Malachi Mola, the senior. And now they're going to work that right side. And with the carry there is the freshman, Byron Brandon, 5'9", 180. And, you know, when you talk to the coaching staff, this is the guy, he's got some juice to him. And being just a freshman, he is going to be special. He's tough, he runs downhill, and He's part of a very, very talented freshman class here at Desert Edge.
Great block on that play by Elijah Sherburne Fox. Pancaked his guy out on the outside, showing that attitude and physical play. Not only catching the ball, but blocking. Got to do it all.
Second and 9 Scorpions.
So it's going to be a 2nd down and 8 here for Desert Edge. Ball at their own 31-yard line here. Opening possession of the second half. Two receivers split to the left, two to the right. Roscoff looks, delivers, catches made, first down Scorpions. Sherburne Fox gets tripped up near midfield, but a first down for Desert Edge, a pickup of 16.
Roscoff has all day to throw, fits it in there. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is this Cactus defensive line. They're going way too much down the middle of the offensive line. They need to work edges so that they can get to the edge, get their hands off, and create some pressure. Way too much time back there for Roscoff to throw the ball.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, Desert Edge from their own 47. Handoff, right side, Thomas again. Brought down near midfield. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
And again, big right tackle Josh Campbell just getting movement at the point of attack. Just drove his guy 5 yards off the ball. I just keep running the ball behind him.
Why not? 6'4", 275. He's got the size, he's physical, and he's got a little bit of a mean streak to him.
He does. You see it. Oh, great inside move.
Roscoff spins out, throws it away. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Cactus got the pressure you were looking for there.
Yep, number 13, Tristan Varga, 6'2", 205, 40 tackles, 3 TFLs. Great job making the inside move right there. Forcing Roscoff out of the pocket, throwing a bad play, or throwing a bad ball, excuse me. Woo-woo. A little inside move. Woo. Oh, I love watching defensive linemen.
That's the whoop move. 3rd and 7. Roscoff intercepted for the 3rd time tonight. And this time coming up with it is Jason Burkhardt. What a huge, huge play by that Cobras defense. Wow. And a penalty flag comes in late at the end of the play. But how about Burkhardt? This is the player you talked about at the top of the broadcast. Wes comes up with the big play.
Well, he's just a productive player. I mean, he can force the ball out, force fumbles, interceptions, 54 tackles on the season. He is a staple of this defense. There's a lot of good. And look at that. Caught the ball with the cast on. Broken hand. Had no clue he had a broken hand. Played with the broken hand for 2 weeks. As tough as they come.
Yeah. Then went to the doctor, said, oh, by the way, you got a broken hand. So they put a cast on him for a little bit. And the personal foul penalty is going to go against Desert Edge. So they finally put a cast on Burkhardt, and then he just got it taken off. And Henry MacArthur not happy about that last penalty. You know who is happy? Jason Burkhardt, number 0. He's got his Cobra team in excellent field position here. Big turn of events, and now it's Cactus in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. It is 1st and goal. Casillas just behind his receiver, Robert Bell. Boy, did he have plenty of room to take it in for the score if they could have connected.
Yeah, just a nice, easy pitch and catch. Looked like maybe the ball got tipped there. But you got to put the ball in front of the receiver. Yep, yeah. There it is.
Great defense there by Desert Edge. And it looked like it was Tony Brighty getting a hand on that. Nice play right there by Brighty. The senior has an offer from Fort Lewis. 2nd and goal from the 9. Cactus trying to get on the scoreboard. Casillas rolling to his right. Hope House able to chase him down, get him out of bounds.
Look at that speed. That was impressive. I mean, to run down Casillas. Casillas is fast. And he thought he had enough real estate to get around that edge.
Watch how far Hope House goes to make this play.
Yep, right over the center. And look at the angle. Not going to where Casillas is, but going to where he's going to be. That angle forces him out of bounds, refuses to let him in the end zone.
Joshua Hope House. First team Desert West region last year, second team All-State. Big play there. Now it's 3rd and goal for the Cobras from the 3. Casillas trying to find somebody. Desert Edge with the pressure, gets it away, finds Bell. In for the touchdown. Oh my goodness, what a play. 3-yard touchdown pass. Casillas finds Bell. Cactus on the board.
And the thing about Bell is he's such a fast, quick twitch guy. So as soon as he caught that ball, he just stuck his foot, just got vertical. Tough guy to bring down. Great job by Casillas extending the play and getting in the end zone. That is the response that this team needed.
Boy, what a big 3rd down play there. As you said, Casillas, again, the guy keeps calm, keeps his composure, able to finally find Bell in for the touchdown. And take a look here at what Cactus is doing here for the conversion. They're going to snap it to Bell, loses his footing, and Desert Edge is there to make the stop. Big stop there by the Scorpions as the Cobras elect to go for 2, and they now trail 14-6 with 8:25 remaining in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Game Time on Your View, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all, for whom the bell tolls.
Fall is here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Another episode of Not Your Average Joe by Parker & Sons.
I hear you have an emergency.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I don't have any hot water and I was just about to bathe in.
Don't worry. I got this.
At Parker & Sons, we know trust is everything, and who knows about trust better than your pets?
I'm all done.
Thank you. Now if I could just get somebody to bathe little Brody.
Don't worry. I got this. All done.
Call Parker & Sons today. We're not your average Joe.
Fans are fired up tonight because it's time for State 48's Raise the Roof. State 48 Roofing wants to remind everyone, keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona, State 48 Roofing. Good look at the Cactus faithful making the trip here to Desert Edge for the big battle for first place in the Desert West region. And it is Desert Edge with the lead 14-6. Good look at the junior quarterback right there, Antonio Casillas. Boy, what a great job he did on a 3rd down and goal. Buys his time, finds Robert Bell for the touchdown. And then it was the Scorpions defense able to come up with a stop on the 2-point conversion attempt by the Cobras. So it's a 14-6 game here, 8.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. And how about the coverage there on the kickoff? And number 33, that's Jordan Marufo making the play.
Yeah, it seemed like a full meltdown on that kick return team. I saw about 2 to 3 guys totally unblocked running down the field. Got to be able to execute on all 3 phases. Sometimes people forget about special teams. It's just as important as offense and defense.
3 phases to the game.
That's right. Especially once you get into the playoffs, into championship games, special teams could be the difference.
So Roscoff and company, they're going to start from their own 23-yard line. Pass is complete to Dixon. He picks up the first down. How about the night Travion Dixon has had here for the Scorpions? As we now take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 3 plays, 9 yards, 20 seconds off the clock, and the big third down conversion for the touchdown to Robert Bell. And now, how about that Cobras defense? They're see their offense get some points on the board. That's going to pump a little bit of energy onto the other side of the ball for Cactus.
Well, I'm sure they're anticipating the inside zone on first and second down. They know Desert Edge wants to get the run game going, so they were ready for it. Everyone was in their gap, fighting off blocks. Myron Brandon broke a couple tackles there. He's just a freshman, but not a whole lot of room there.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers split to the left, 2 to the right. Lone setback is Thomas. Roscoff is going to find Sherman Fox, and he was looking to run across the field to find a running lane, and he gets brought down. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
I love this play calling by the offensive coordinator, just getting the ball out of Roscoff's hand quick, right? Just whether it's a quick curl route, whether it's a wide receiver screen, that's what you want for a young sophomore quarterback.
And Brian Bellis' defense coming up big here, big 3rd down. Defensive coordinator Matt Ledesma. Brian Bellis, long-time coach on the defensive side of the ball. Big opportunity here for the Cobras defense to give the ball back to their offense on a 3rd and 5. Roscoff passes complete. Dixon again, 1st down.
And this has been the story of the night. The Cactus defense, the zone is way too soft. They have to get to their landmarks and anticipate when that ball's coming out so that they can break on the ball, give themselves a better opportunity to make plays on the ball.
3rd down and 5.
Too far off.
And that is now 3 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown for Dixon here tonight. 2 of those catches coming on this drive, 4 first downs. That to go along with the 19-yard touchdown catch late in the first half. So now Scorpions with the ball at the Cobras' 46-yard line. And now we're going to have a delay of game. It's going to go against Desert Edge. And here at Desert Edge, there's no play clocks on the field, so it's the officials that keep track of the time. So that's something the sophomore quarterback, Blake Roscoff, has got to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
Just his 4th game this season. That's something he's going to have to get used to. So it's going to be 1st down and 15 now. Here comes Cactus with the blitz. They pick it up. Takes a shot. Dixon again. Oh, my goodness. Dixon skies for the ball. Comes down with it. A pickup of 22 yards.
This kid's on fire right now. I mean, Roscoff and him are just on the same page right now. He trusts his receiver, goes up and gets that ball while the safety's barreling down on him. Great concentration, great catch.
4th catch of the night, 3rd on this drive. All 3 of those for first downs. Brandon with the carry.
Great block by right guard Xavier Johnson, 6'3", 290. Just pancaked his guy. He looks for the pancake block every time he's out there.
Wes Horton never got pancaked.
Oh, I did get pancaked, yes.
I was trying to throw you a bone there.
Yeah, you just got to tell the truth, though.
Who pancaked you?
There's this guy named Tony Bergstrom. He played at Utah and played in the NFL for many years for the Raiders.
Okay.
But I remember my defensive line coach, Ed Ogeron, he called me into his office and he just he couldn't believe it. He was like, how do you let a guy do you like that? I mean, this is a guy you're going to be going up against on Sundays. You let him just flatline you like that? So, yeah, I was not happy about that one. But it happens to the best of us.
Penalty against Desert Edge. Do you at least have a Ed Ogeron imitation for me? Do you have that
bayou voice? Yeah. We're deep down in the bayou. Is that any good?
That works.
All right. I actually ran into Ed Ogeron in Miami earlier this year and had a nice chat with him.
Very good. Won a national championship at LSU. Roscoff taking the shot to the end zone. Has a Dixon. Just not able to connect. But great opportunity there for Desert Edge and Dixon, who was looking for his second TD catch of the night. So once you finish up your thought about Ed Ogeron, seeing him in Miami, we'll watch the replay.
Yeah. I talked to him. I said, hey, Coach, any interest in getting back into coaching college ball? And he's like, well, there's NIL stuff going on. All these kids are transferring all over the place, and not like they used to be, Wes. So safe to say, Coach O is not coming back to college football.
He's counting his money at LSU game.
That's right.
Third down. Catch is made. Cabrera breaks a couple of tackles. Finally gets brought down. Nice play there by the Cobras. And making the play there for Cactus, that was Dalen Moore, the freshman, making the play, bringing Cabrera down. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 4. But that freshman, he's not afraid to stick his nose in there.
He's not. No, not at all. And I talked to Coach MacArthur earlier this week, and he gave me his philosophy on why he plays freshmen. It's a whole vetting process that we'll get back to after this play.
Yeah, we got a big 4th down and 4 play right here. 3.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. And Roscoff rolling to his right. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. We got a penalty flag thrown. Looks like it's in the vicinity of holding. So it looks like Cactus's defense is going to get the big stop. Big play there by the Cobras.
It's going to be on right tackle, Josh Campbell. I'm not a huge fan of the call. I thought he had his hands inside. I guess when you spin off to the outside, the quarterback's outside the pocket, you got to let go. But my question is, how is the offensive lineman supposed to know that the quarterback's rolling out?
That is a good question. I tell you what, Talon Staggs, he's got some questions about what happened out there in that last play. He has a little chat with his head coach, Brian Bellis, or more like Brian Bellis is having a quick chat with his defensive end. Talon Staggs.
He's a very passionate player, so this does not surprise me. He wants to play at the highest level, and obviously a little frustration on that play.
But all ended well if you are Cactus, as the defense is able to turn over Desert Edge on downs. And for the Scorpions, coming up to make the hit, Antonio Parra, the junior.
2nd and 10.
Nice job getting around that block. Hits him low, drives his feet. Great tackle.
Antonio Parra. He is fast to the ball. Runs a 4.540. Part of that 4x100 meter relay team that won state title back in the spring. Second and 10. A little flip on the end around. Juju Stubblefield. Boy, we have not called his name too many times here tonight. He's been bottled up all night, and that continues here, making the play. Michael Davis, the senior.
I knew at some point,
the sophomore, my bad.
I knew at some point the reverses were coming. This Cactus offense likes to throw a little trickery in there. They like the wildcat. They like reverses. They like fly sweeps.
Nice job there by Michael Davis, the sophomore. Got offers from Oregon, Iowa State, ASU, Arizona, amongst others. Third down. There's that Desert Edge defense. And we've got a penalty flag thrown. It was Sherman Fox who got the sack. But let's see what the flag is for.
And Sherman Fox, he's been blazing off the ball all game. It was only a matter of time before he got one.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts. See what the penalty's for.
Nice job, Eli. Nice job. Here we go.
And it's going to be a face mask against the Scorpions. So instead of forcing a fourth down and forcing Cactus to punt, you got the face mask penalty against Henry MacArthur's Scorpions team. He's not happy. Again, you get penalties, but when are you getting those penalties? And this is another one that's costly for Desert Edge. 1st and 10 now for Cactus at their own 40. Casillas, they were trying to set up the screen there. Desert Edge had it well covered. Blows the play up, and now we got more penalty flags coming in after the play. We talk about discipline in the first half. You got to have it, and it just continues here in the second half.
I think if you're a head coach, it has to get to the point where it's you threaten, take the guy out. There has to be some kind of consequences for a lack of discipline, because it's hurting your chances to win the game.
Looks like this one might be going against Cactus. And it will be against the Cobras. Let's see how long they walk for. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Cactus.
Now this gives opportunity for this fast pass rush to cut loose, rush the passer. We know Casillas gets very jittery in that pocket, so I'd expect him to be running all over the place, zipping the ball down the field.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 25. Casillas fakes the handoff. He's going to tuck it and go. Gets himself out of the bounds. They're going to mark him out just shy of the 35-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd down and long for the Cobras.
Oh, Fox almost had him. Give him a little shimmy shake, gets outside.
And a nice job there by the Desert Edge defenders to pull up.
Right.
And not go with the late hit and maybe get another penalty flag. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16. Casillas looking left. Well, here comes the pressure again by Desert Edge.
No time to throw the ball.
Casillas still on his feet. And then he finally gets brought down, and it's Sherman Fox coming up with the big play. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Scorpions defense coming up big.
That was one of those situations where Desert Edge just saw the blood in the water. You see 4 hungry rushmen. First you see the rush from the outside. Then you get the inside guys overlapping, and then you see Fox come all the way from the far side, counters back and gets the sack. That's 4 guys working together to collect the sack. And shout out to the secondary for not allowing anyone to get open to allow that sack to happen.
Under a minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Prinz able to get away. It's a short kick. And ball goes backwards and out of bounds. And Desert Edge will have excellent field position when we come back. Scorpions on top, 14-6.
Game Time on Your View is presented by Honor Health. honor above all. And in part by Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities. Pro Smile Implants will make you smile like a pro. Galaxy Concrete Coatings that are out of this world. Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one. Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If it is worth doing, do it the right way. And Pollock Tempe Cinemas, where regularly priced movies are just $3.50.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
Well, it's never too early to think about college, and paying for it is one of the biggest concerns. FAFSA can help you with all of that. What is FAFSA, you ask? FAFSA is an acronym that stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. To learn more about FAFSA and how they can lend you a hand with college tuition, go to azfafsa.org.
Well, you had a false start there.
I did.
Coming out of the blocks, but he's got the great outfit going here. We got the camera right here for you, Wes. Where does your cane go? Get your cane. You got to show the cane. There we go. Sophisticated vampire. Never heard of it before, but there you have it.
Yep.
Here he goes. Desert Edge. Boy, what a great open field tackle right there for Cactus. John Jones had the interception earlier tonight. Great open field tackle there.
And it's a true art to be able to tackle in the open field like that. And you could cut left, you can cut right. Does a nice job of wrapping those ankles and getting the gator roll.
And the final seconds wind down here in the third quarter. Roscoe's taking a shot down the field. Has Cabrera, fights for it. Falls incomplete. Great pass breakup right there by Cactus. And number 3, Julian Monsiváis. And we are through 3 quarters here at Desert Edge. Cabrera goes up. Monsiváis falling to the ground, able to get that right hand up and break it up. 14-6. Desert Edge on top, fourth quarter when we come back.
At Grulix Automotive, we run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
Are you facing plumbing problems and need a reliable solution? Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, or an upgrade to a tankless water heater, Right Way has you covered.
And for a limited time, save 10% off repairs and installations. Don't let plumbing issues ruin your day. Call Right Way at 480-WE-FIX-IT and we'll get a plumber to your door. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
So, what do we think about the new Tacoma? Lumberjack?
It's a keeper.
Ranch hand?
I reckon I'd trade my horse for one.
Nice. Bigfoot? It's true. A lot of leg room. Thanks, you guys.
Pat?
Let's do it.
The all-new Tacoma. It passes the rugged test. Right now, lease the all-new Tacoma for just $349 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
We love our smiling high school football fans, and so does our sponsor, Pro Smile, your specialist for wisdom teeth and veneers. Joining us tonight on the Pro Smile Smile Cam is the Desert Edge cheerleading team. And they should be all smiles here tonight. They're Scorpions with the lead, 14-6 over Cactus. Battle of two teams tied for first place in the 5A Desert West region. Each of them 3-0. Coming into tonight's game. Here we go, start of the fourth quarter, setting up the screen, catch is made. Big pickup, taking a big shot as well for Desert Edge is Malachi Moala, pickup of 20 yards.
Just love the play call here. I wish both teams would run more wide receiver screens and more running back screens, because both teams are able to execute it at a high level, and you have such fast players in space with blockers. It's a very effective play by both teams.
So great start to the fourth quarter here for the Scorpions. They now have the ball at the Cactus 25-yard line in a 14-6 lead. Ariane Thomas looked to go to the right, cuts it back to the left. Penalty flag is thrown. And that came from near the Cactus sideline. We'll see what the flag is for.
Number 0, Jason Burkhardt.
And when you see Roscoff's size, right, the zone read works really well. You get in a 3rd and 3 situation, he keeps the ball, just fall forward for 3 yards. You know, you're 6'5", 225 pounds. I like when they run the zone read with him.
Yeah, the penalty's going to go against Desert Edge. So that's going to bring up a first down and 15. Ball spotted back at the 29-yard line. Thomas, big hole up the middle, gets tripped up, but not before he gets to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 9.
Oh, how about that block right there by the left guard? Evan Rojas, 6 foot, 265 pounds. That was just a nasty play.
Yeah, Rojas, 6 foot 265. He's tough. He's great. Little undersized, but boy, he's got some great feet. Great job of turning fears and creating a lane there for Thomas.
Absolutely.
Second down and 7. Thomas again working that left side. That'll bring up a third down. And we'll call it 4. Scorpions now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again.
You just keep running the football, keep milking this clock. At the very least, you'll get a field goal out of this. Make it a 2-score game with 10 minutes left.
And we got 3rd and 4. Desert Edge now 7 of 11 on third down conversions. Trying to pick up another one here. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Thomas the lone setback. Pass is complete out in the flat by Cabrera. And he's going to get brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this is just an execution play. Anytime you get a high pass like that, it messes up the tempo and operation of that play.
And it looks like Desert Edge is going to go for it on 4th down and 2 with the ball at the Cactus 16-yard line.
I like the decision here. I think right here you give the ball to Ariane Thomas right here.
Yeah, we got Jerry Washington in the backfield, defensive lineman, along with Joshua Hopehouse, the middle linebacker. And Roscoff is going to keep it. 6'5", 225, sophomore quarterback, and he gets stopped short. And how about that Cactus defense coming up big once again?
Well, all starts with penetration, getting underneath those guys' pads, playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage, so that way Roscoff can't get any momentum going forward. Huge play for this defense.
And it is the Cobras that turn over Desert Edge on downs. Let's go back downfield and check in with Nick.
Guys, I had a pretty good angle on that last 4th down play, and it looked like the snap wasn't fully secure. Ball bundled around, and then able to try to get that, second effort push. Just wasn't able to get it.
Think Casillas taking a shot, and looks like it's going to be incomplete. But yeah, Nick talks about that bobble. The time it takes to get the control of the ball. And that defensive front by Cactus is getting some penetration and able to get in there and get the stop.
Yep, just execution, right? Just on the play before, they're trying to get the wide receiver screen. The pass is high on this play. Bobbled snap. Here you can see right here, yep, doesn't fully get that. And if you think about it, maybe if Roscoff thinks about maybe pushing a little bit to the right to the B gap in between that guard and tackle, maybe he gets a first down.
Great work by our camera crew to get you that look. But now look at Casillas. And we're going to have a penalty. It's going to be a horse collar penalty. It's going to go against Jarrell Johnson. Grab the back of Casillas' neckline. Nope. He came down kind of funny there on that play.
For Johnson, look at here. Knocks down the stiff arm, wraps him up, and now once you have him by the collar, you got to let go. Got to let go. That's how guys tear ACLs right there. You saw it with Joe Mixon this year. You know, they're really trying to do a nice job of protect the runners. You can't pull guys down like that.
As that was happening, Casillas had the face mask of Johnson as well.
Yep. Sometimes they go uncalled. Caught a break.
So Casillas now comes off for Cactus as he's trying to walk this one off. But it's going to be a first down for Cactus. And the quarterback Casillas now on the sidelines for the time being, and it's going to be, looks like it's going to be Robert Bell in the Wildcat. And Bell's going to keep it, working that right side, and runs into a whole bunch of black jerseys over there.
This is the defense that you do not want to be running east and west on. You want to get north and south, get what you can get. Too much dancing. You got 2-3 blockers with guys blocked up. Those guys can't block for 4 or 5 seconds. You got to be able to stick your foot and get vertical.
And it looked like it was Tony Brighty in on the tackle there for the Scorpions. Just under 7.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. And Cactus trailing 14-6. Casillas back on the field at quarterback for the Cobras after being out for a couple of plays. Casillas, here comes the pressure again from Desert Edge. Washington couldn't get him to the ground. Casillas fires and almost intercepted. Not able to hang on to it is the senior T.J. Tucker. Just couldn't quite secure it.
You see Casillas rolling out. Jerry Washington almost had him tripped up. Look at the feet on his tippy toes. Throwing the ball. Dangerous pass, but pretty athletic play by Casillas right there.
Boy, great camera work by Scotty Santiago. Staying tight on the ball down there on the field. Great to have Scotty in the lineup here tonight.
Oh,
third down.
Was not falling for the
defense. Sherbin Fox says no.
That's right, just an awareness play. He knew on tape that this is a team that likes to run the bootleg. Obviously, they're to the short side of the field, so here it comes. He goes right to the high shoulder, and that is just a film study win right there.
Elijah Sherbin Fox. Offense, defense. You can put him anywhere you want in the field. You know what? He's going to make plays.
That's right. You're 100% right, Chris. I mean, the versatility to play quarterback, to play receiver, to play defensive end, it's incredible.
So Scorpions defense comes up big. Forces the 4th down and 8 for the Cobras from their own 25. Low snap. Prinz able to handle it. Gets it away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Desert Edge will have the ball in Cactus territory when we come back. 14-6, Scorpions on top. You're watching Game Time on Your View, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years. and take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignments. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car is out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Fans are fired up tonight because it's time for State 48's Raise the Roof. State 48 Roofing wants to remind everyone, keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona, State 48 Roofing. 14-6, Desert Edge with the lead over Cactus, a battle for first place in the 5A Desert West region. Boy, you look at that right hand, that club that Jason Burkhardt is having to wear. And you mentioned it earlier, Wes, the guy played with a broken hand for 2 weeks, not even knowing it. He knew it hurt, but he didn't know it was broken. And then on his bye week, he went to the doctor, checked it out, said, yeah, he got a broken hand, and we got to throw a cast on that thing. And he was hoping to get it taken off this week, but that obviously is not the case.
Yeah, I've broken my hand in a game, and it's not fun.
Oh. You know what's fun is if you're Byron Brandon off to the races for the touchdown. Oh my goodness! The fabulous freshman Byron Brandon, a 47-yard touchdown run. The
Just the inside zone.
Score once again.
Hits right through the B gap. Nice job by the right tackle and left guard, just creasing them on that play. And then when you have the speed of these skill players of Desert Edge, it's over.
How about the freshman Byron Brandon? 47-yard touchdown, his first high school touchdown.
Oh, that's special right there. That's one he'll remember forever.
And now the extra point. Cole Rogers. It is up and it is good. And the Scorpions now lead 21-6. Just over 6 minutes remaining. 21-6, Desert Edge on top.
Game Time on Your View is presented in part by Today's Patio. The season of relaxation is here. The Arizona Gun Safety Council. Gun safety saves lives. Goodwill. It feels good to do good. State 48 Roofing. Keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona. Gruelig's Automotive Repair for the long haul. And Rhino Shield.
Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
21-6, Desert Edge with the lead over Cactus, 6:13 remaining. The Arizona Criminal Justice Commission creates safer communities by raising awareness about the importance of gun safety. See a gun? Tell someone. Learn more at gunsafetysaveslives.com. Boy, that run by Byron Brandon, 47 yards for the touchdown. Total offense for Cactus tonight, 42 yards.
Wow. 42 yards? Are you sure that's right?
I never question our statistician, Jared Donnins in West Horton, you too will learn not to question Jared Donnins.
My bad, Jared.
Wow. How about this defense for the Scorpions? And it's the youngsters on offense for Desert Edge. Roscoff, the sophomore quarterback, 2 touchdown passes. And then you got Zarek Sidney, a touchdown catch. And now you got Byron Brandon, the freshman, with a touchdown run. And it's going to be a touchback on the kick. So it'll be Cactus starting at their own 20-yard line. Now the Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing Defensive Player of the Game. It's actually going to be the team defense for Desert Edge, and the job they have done tonight, and the stat we just mentioned, Scorpions giving up just 42 yards of offense to Cactus, and that's your defensive team of the game, brought to you by Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If it's worth doing, do it the right way, and they've done it in just every way possible, slowing down Cactus's offense.
No, I like the decision. You give the player of the game to the whole defense, because it's been front and coverage working together.
So the Cobras, they've got some work to do, and they try to hit Stubblefield. They had him, just could not quite hang on. He had a lot of green in front of him.
Very uncharacteristic-like game for Stubblefield. Usually he catches those balls and extends plays. 2 plays tonight that he's going to wish he had back.
2nd and 10.
You know, you talk about Juju Stubblefield, 42 catches coming in tonight. He had a game earlier this season. We brought it up earlier, but worth bringing up again. He had 16 catches, set a school record against O'Connor. He has 0 catches here tonight. A lot of movement up front. And that's going to go against Desert Edge.
Penalty against the Scorpions.
So we came into tonight, you know, a little happy belated Halloween last night, but we're in the spirit of things. Wanted to make sure we got our chance. And what do we got going on here? So I came as the cowboy here tonight, and so I was rocking the cowboy outfit when I was a young buck. And we got Nick. Nick. What do you got going on here?
The mustache.
What is that?
You know what? I was a candy bandit. You know, I was just a fiend. I would take my brothers, I would take my mom's, and she absolutely hated when I took her candy, man. But you know what? I couldn't stop myself. I had a problem, and that's why I was a candy bandit for Halloween.
Yeah, it looks like you had the chocolate smeared over your mouth there, like a mustache, and then
actually, that's a full-blown mustache. I was an early bloomer.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that from you. And then Wes, what do we got going on here?
Just hanging in the toilet.
Just hanging out in the toilet.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, what do you say to that?
No, you tell us. What's going on here?
It was Halloween night. I was at my grandma's house.
Describe it for me. I can't see it.
I was at my grandma's house in Memphis, Tennessee, and I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, my little 2-year-old or 1-year-old mind decided to get in the toilet.
Why not?
Yeah.
Boy, here comes Desert Edge once again. Sherman Fox giving chase to Casillas. Hope House able to make sure Casillas goes out of bounds. But not before the junior quarterback is able to pick up the first down. I mean, I don't know what's going on there, man.
Let's talk about you. What's up with that old grainy picture? Was that from 1954? Jeez.
It was a little older than the two of you, that's for sure. I think it just got wet and it smudged it a little bit is what happened there.
Yep.
Boy, Desert Edge almost coming up with the play there was Cameron Hamiel. He's the one that transferred in from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Got offers from schools like Wisconsin, Michigan State, Kansas State, amongst others. And he almost had an interception there. Terrific all-around athlete. Competed in the high jump at the state meet this past spring, and he was also one of the guys that ran a 4x100 relay team that won the state title.
pretty impressive offers there. Wisconsin, Michigan State.
Just a junior. Runs a 4.440. Fourth down, Cactus Desert Edge.
Number 3.
Sherman Fox. What a night for the senior.
Just speed off the backside. Now, oh yes, that's what I was looking for. I want you to come with that tomahawk right for the ball, and he did exactly that.
Well, Casillas checked the rear view mirror, and you know, objects are always closer when you look in the rear view mirror. Sherman Fox was right on top of him.
That's right. 3 sacks on the night. I mean, his speed is tremendous. I mean, no left tackle in the Valley wants to see that kind of speed.
So the Desert Edge will take over, and Pollock Theaters, where regularly priced movies are just $3.50. Pollock Cinemas, $3.50, Wes. You can see a lot of movies. They're just $3.50 a pop.
If only the movies were good these days.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. There just hasn't been a whole lot to go see.
Nope. Gladiator 2's coming out.
I would like to see that. That looks pretty good. You got Denzel rolling through that one, so that's nice. He doesn't choose too many bad movies.
No, he doesn't.
One more.
So the clock continues to run. Scorpions going to show some patience here with a 21-6 lead. 4:20 remaining in another 5A game. Big final. Higley beats Desert Mountain 15-12. Thomas with the carry. So Higley 15, Desert Mountain 12. Higley, the number 4 seed, ranked number 4 in 5A, and Desert Mountain was ranked number 3 this week. And take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Not much of a drive when it's one play. 47 yards, 9 seconds off the clock. And Brandon breaks the tape.
You see
47-yard run.
You see how explosive he is, and you know he's obviously going to get in the weight room, get stronger, so he'll have the explosiveness and be able to break tackles as he gets older.
He's going to be a fun one to watch. 3 more years for that young man. Roscoff, he's going to keep it. He's going to get brought down. It's going to bring up. And we got a player down now. Able to get back up is Staggs.
Tackle on the play by number 7, Talon Staggs.
Yeah, Chris, going back to some of these younger players, Coach Henry MacArthur, he talked about, you know, how some of these freshmen, they're playing, you know, on varsity, you know, and I asked him, like, what is that process like? You just throw them out there and they, you know, he has a whole process that he goes through to evaluate them, talks to the parents, make sure everyone's on the same page so that if he feels like they're right, he has no problem putting them out there and playing them.
Well, one of those players we talked about was Jelani George on the defensive line, number 90. And his first game as a freshman on the varsity season opener against the defending Open Division champions, Liberty. And Coach MacArthur watched the first couple of series. George was out there. He's like, you know what? He's going to be all right.
Yeah, I mean, you look at his frame, 6'5", 245 as a freshman. I mean, I think he can hold his own.
Absolutely. Big third down here. Pass is complete. Thomas inside the 10, brought down at the 5. A big third down conversion in a pickup of 26 yards. First and goal, Desert Edge.
And they're not letting out the gas. You know, they're still trying to get the ball in their playmakers' hands. Nobody in sight. And looking to finish this off with a touchdown.
So Desert Edge back in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. Number 5 with the big pickup, and the ball's now at the 5 for the Scorpions. Trying to put this one away with just over 2 minutes remaining. Thomas, second and goal. Pickup of 1. But that clock continues to run.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
Looks like Thomas took a shot below the waist
Oh, yeah.
He's going to come on out here and try to readjust.
Remember back in the Pop Warner days, we used to wear cups. Oh.
That eventually stopped as you moved on in your career. Roscoff to the end zone, incomplete. So the clock will stop. 1:23 remaining. Intended receiver was Dixon. So that will now bring up 3rd and goal from the 4. And Scorpion's going to go no huddle here.
Given that this is a rivalry game, I'm sure Desert Edge wants to get in the end zone one more time to put a stamp on this victory.
Yeah, Nick Kelly talked about it before the kickoff. It's a bit of a contentious rivalry between these two programs.
For their sponsorship this season. We'd also like to thank Peoria Preschool and Avondale Toyota for their sponsorships. Thank you for your support.
Well, if you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know when your auto needs a fix. Call Grulix. Desert Edge talking things over here during the timeout. Don't forget, our regular season finale next week, the battle for Arizona Avenue. And it will be Chandler at Hamilton. It was all Wolves last year getting the victory in that one. So that will be a fun one for us to end our regular season here on Your View. So coming out of the timeout, it will be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line for Desert Edge. Thomas up the middle, fighting for the goal line. He's going to come up just short. So it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And Thomas stopped short of the goal line. 4th and 1 for the Scorpions.
And they're going to mark the ball at the 2. And Cactus is just going to let the clock run. And Desert Edge will keep the offense out on the field. Any chance they take a knee? Or they try to punch this in?
I don't think so. I think they try and punch it in 100%.
And it's going to be a handoff. Thomas, right side. Cactus defense stiffens up and comes up with the stop. And it is Amon Fears once again. Boy, he seems to be in the middle of all of the big plays when their defense is up against it. So the Cactus Cobras, boy, they have been tough down there near their own goal line. Turning them over on downs once again. But it's going to be a little too late for Brian Bellis's team, as they're going to come up on the short end here tonight.
Well, the thing that's exciting about this Desert Edge offense is Roscoff will continue to get better each week as he gets into the playoffs. Hopefully he'll be hitting on all cylinders. They obviously have a good running game. They have a good defense. I think the only missing piece now is having a quarterback that can execute and cannot make poor throws. I think if you can just do that, this team is going to be in really good shape come playoffs.
And Desert Edge, they are going to move into sole possession of first place in the Desert West region, moving to 4-0 in region play, 6-3 overall. Cactus drops to 3-1 in region play, 6-3 overall. And Desert Edge snaps a 3-game losing streak to Cactus as they get the victory. 21-6 is the final here on senior night.
And you could tell this one feels good for them, getting that rivalry win. They had to earn it. It was a dogfight from beginning to end. Did a great job of winning the game.
And you talk about the rivalry, folks. There's not even going to be handshakes here after the game. Cactus is taking their players straight to the locker room.
Not a huge fan of this. Obviously, you want to see sportsmanship on both sides, regardless of the rivalry. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Well, we talked about it before the game. Nick Kelly did. There was a little bit of chirping, a little bit of barking at one another right at midfield about an hour before kickoff. Players were involved. Head coaches were involved, trying to get their teams back away from one another. And Cactus makes their way off as the Scorpions get the victory by a score of 21-6. Desert Edge with the win. Step aside for a break. It'll be the Sands Chevrolet post-game report when we come back from Desert Edge High School. Scorpions with the victory over the Cactus Cobras, 21-6, the final.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care, providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
where do all our lost socks go?
But when it comes to AC, plumbing, or water softener needs, she's never lost, as she uses Collins Comfort. Collins will be there in minutes, not days, and there's never a trip charge or service fee with any repair. There's no worry.
No worry.
AC or plumbing problems? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Hey, Dad, can I play?
Yeah. Oh, I just got hit.
That's okay. You can try again.
That's the difference between a game and real life.
What do you mean?
In real life, you need to treat guns with special care because people can get hurt, or even worse.
Don't you keep your guns locked up?
Yes, but if you ever see one, don't touch it and call an adult right away.
Okay, Dad. Can we play now?
Yeah, let's go conquer the universe.
Talk to your kids about gun safety. Lock, store, protect.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield.
The post-game report is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one.
Guys, I'm down here on the field with Desert Edge's head coach, Coach MacArthur. Coach, your defense at the second half, flying around sideline to sideline. How do you feel like your defense played?
Proud of those guys for how they competed all game.
Still some mistakes that we could clean up. We have a high standard. I'm a defensive-minded coach, so I'm always seeing mistakes that we're making, but really proud of that group and those guys stepping up every time, kept us in great shape offensively where we always felt like we were in control.
Coach, before the game, I asked, what's the mentality of the team? You said we came into this game with an underdog mentality. Yeah. How do you feel like your team lived up to that mentality?
Good, man. We fought like some dogs.
I agree. You guys did fight like some dogs. You gotta tell me now, what was that we just saw that with all the acrobats doing all that stuff?
Oh man, these guys work really hard, so I want them to have fun too. We have fun on the field, but we push them hard. They work hard in the classroom, in the weight room, in the film room, on the practice field. So when we get a win, I want them to enjoy it.
That's fantastic, Coach. Coach, I appreciate you, man. Best of luck this season.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you, Hollywood Henry MacArthur. And we say that, we kid. He's actually, hope he gets well. He's battling an eye issue right now, and so that's why he's wearing the sunglasses. So congratulations, Desert Edge, the big victory. They're fired up down there on the field. And tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Concrete coatings that are out of this world. Speaking of out of this world, that's how you can describe tonight's player of the game. And it's Elijah Sherbin-Fox. Boy, he did a little bit of everything here tonight for this Scorpions team.
Well, he's a mismatch on defense, playing defensive end. He has so much speed off the ball. He can beat guys around the edge, line them outside at wide receiver, get him on the wide receiver screens. He has great yards after catch. So, versatile player, Mr. Do-It-All. Big reason why this team won tonight.
Elijah Sherbin-Fox just doing whatever it takes for this Desert Edge team. Mentioned he transferred in from Saguaro this year, where he was a quarterback. He was the starting quarterback for the first 5 games here this season, while Blake Roscoff had to sit out after transferring in from Liberty. But that did not slow down number 9 for the Scorpions, as he still has some packages at the quarterback position. And then you see him also playing wide receiver. You see the plays at defensive end. He does everything he can to help out his team win. Let's now take a look at tonight's play of the game, brought to you by Parker & Sons. Cooling, heating, electrical, and plumbing experts. We're not your average Joe. And the play of the game, it's going to be the freshman phenom, Byron Brandon, 47-yard touchdown run that pretty much iced it here for Desert Edge. Just think about this. We got 3 more years to see BB.
Oh, he's going to be a special player. I mean, he's so quick, twitchy. He can stop on the dime, cut the opposite direction. He has good vision. He can break tackles. Very good player that I look forward to seeing over the years to come.
And another player we look forward to seeing tonight, and boy, did he show out here tonight, is Elijah Sherbin-Fox, the senior. He's now standing by with Nick Kelly.
EJ, man, you were on the defensive side of the ball, had 3 sacks. Yeah. On the offensive side of the ball, had 4 receptions. Yeah. How you feeling right now, man?
Man, I'm happy we got that dub. Hadn't beat these guys in 3 years, so just having this team win and just playing good, happy.
I was watching you on the defensive end, and I saw your get-off. Yeah. Efficient, man. Yeah. How'd you get so athletic and fast?
Man, my genes, my mom, my dad, and then on top of that, I played DN like in Pee Wee, so I got a little break, but I'm back to it, and I feel good, feel great.
What's the goal for this season for you, man?
Man, 5A, at ASU. Yeah.
Love it, man. Go Devils, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. You're player of the game. Love it.
Man.
Who do we have right over here? Who do we have?
Pops.
Pops, and who's this little one right here?
Sitting in this little Sydney right here.
Little Sydney?
Right here in the cut, yeah.
Awesome. Sydney, you happy? You happy for him? You know what? She must be, man. You're player of the game.
Thank you.
Congrats. I can't wait to see where your future holds, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Back up to you, Chris.
Boy, there are high standards in that Sherbin-Fox family. She is not impressed one bit, but tell you what, how about the smile on the face of Elijah Sherbin-Fox? Absolutely fired up getting the victory here tonight. Well, the San Chevrolet post-game report continues when we come back. Desert Edge gets the victory over Cactus, 21-6. The final. We'll be right back.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Every outdoor space has different needs. This sectional makes our large patio feel cozy. Very cozy. We needed a dining set with a smaller profile, but big enough for unexpected guests. These chaise lounges and the big umbrella allow us to relax any time of the day. Sometimes all day, right, Mom? And when it's time to wind down, this fire pit is very persuasive.
Today's patio. All your patio needs.
Aww. Okay, let's scamper along. Wow, it's a whole herd. Well, you know what? More time for me to spend in my new Tundra. And a turtle. Guess it's time to catch up on my reading.
Cherish your time in a Toyota Tundra. Right now, get low 1.99% financing for up to 48 months on any Tundra model. Toyota, let's go places.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care, providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Welcome back, everybody. Desert Edge with the victory over Cactus 21-6, and the Scorpions moving to first place in the Desert West region. They're now 4-0 in region play. Meanwhile, Cactus drops to 3-1 in the Desert West region. We take a look at the final numbers in this one, Wes. How about Cactus being held to 60 yards of total offense here tonight?
When you look at this defense, there's so much speed up front, in the front seven, and the back end. They do a nice job rallying to the football. But what really stands out to me is the Scorpions, 158 yards of penalties and still won by 2 scores. That's pretty impressive. Also, 3 turnovers compared to 1. Anytime you win the turnover battle, you're probably going to win the game.
And Desert Edge snapped a 3-game losing streak to Cactus along the way. Well, that'll do it for us here tonight at Desert Edge. For our producer, Brock Kraft, and for our sideline reporter, Nick Kelly, a.k.a. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Then I got the sophisticated vampire, Wes Horton, and our entire Your View broadcast team. I'm Cowboy Chris Harris saying so long from Desert Edge High School, where the Scorpions get the victory 21-6. To watch a replay of tonight's game, you can log on to watch.yurview.com. Thanks for watching Game Time on Your View, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all, and have a great weekend, everybody.
At Grulix Automotive, we run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignment. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignment. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Gladys Murray. All she does is worry. She even worries about,
Why is it impossible to hum while holding your nose shut?
but when her AC is making strange noises, there is no worry because she uses Collins Comfort. She knows they'll get her system back up and humming in no time with their same-day service, 24/7, all year long.
No worry.
Heating and cooling problem? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Every outdoor space has different needs. This sectional makes our large patio feel cozy. Very cozy. We needed a dining set with a smaller profile, but big enough for unexpected guests. These chaise lounges and the big umbrella allow us to relax any time of the day. Sometimes all day, right, Mom? And when it's time to wind down, this fire pit is very persuasive.
Today's patio. All your patio needs.
Let's start with the efforts to protect your vote. The Department of Justice will be monitoring some polling sites across Arizona to help prevent any voting law violations and make sure